Single by choice, very lonely, not focused, dating market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah we chosen.
Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media sending fake crowns. Everybody want love but don't build. Everybody want peace but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending.
Single by choices, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce cause breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, so we don't refuse. We don't hate now, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather, truth.
The message still lives.
Single by choices, very bitter, big man. True for lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you ready for the truth. Truth in the mic. Dating market while we share the light. Single nation, real talk only. Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices.
Yeah. Welcome to Single by Choices. Hosted by Gavin X and Mr. Walker. Where the truth hits harder than the streets. Let's talk about it.
We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto. Yeah. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. I have a day and tomorrow. Gavin X Mr. Walker. Yeah, we bringing that voice, breaking cycles in the culture. That's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Welcome to the table, let's address what's real. Everybody want love, but forgetting to heal. We talking black love, black pain, black growth. Accountability, the only thing we promote. From the trauma to the drama to the lessons you learn. If you really want peace, gotta earn what you yearn. Modern world got the game so twisted, so we bringing clarity, wisdom unlisted. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. Gavin X Mr. Walker. Yeah, we bringing that voice, breaking cycles in the culture. That's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Let's talk about commitment, legacy, standards. Everybody want a ring, but ain't ready for the answers. We analyze the culture, who hurt, who first. Why the city get cold, why relationships burst. Yeah, we talking building, not breaking, elevating the nation. Family foundation over short-term temptation. SBC, the platform for the grown. You ain't alone, we just bringing you home, yeah. Healing starts when the truth gets spoken. We breaking cycles, not people. It's the space for real conversation. Welcome home. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. For today and tomorrow, no. Gavin X Mr. Walker, standing strong with that voice. Better love, better life, yeah, we making that choice. SBC, where the culture finds clarity. Level up your love, build a new reality, yeah.
Single by choices, very lonely, not focused. Dating market broken, truth be spoken. Marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah we chosen. Yeah. Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love, but don't build. Everybody want peace, but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big man. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices, single by choices, single by choices.
Let's do it all day long. I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want. Then give me my theme music. Give me my theme music. We told you we coming. We told you we coming. You thought we was joking. And guess what? We keep receipts. God bless you, America. Oh, God is good. It's time!
Let's get it on.
Welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by Carpet for the Horse Productions. It's Sunday night, Mr. Walker. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir. I am feeling freaking-tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine, regal, rumble, hangover a Sunday?
Welcome in. All right, it's Hangover Sunday. We in the house.
Man, we in the house. Watch your mouth. The snow is coming down. Good googly moogly. Whether or not you were snowed in, come one, come all, this fine January 25th, 2026, Gavin X and I are very much still in the mix. Reporting live to you jive chickens from this wonky, ever-changing day market. Don't know where all y'all are at, but the meteorologist got it right over here. They said it's gonna be a whole bunch of snow, and it's a heck of a lot of snow.
So yes. Yeah, I think about 70% of the country got snow, right? Not as much. Some of y'all, depending on where, but some of y'all got more. So it just depends.
Look at that's crazy. It's Alabama, like Louisiana. I seen a little short video with the Togo. EB made a little short video. I see, man. Says stay in the house out there in Ohio. Yeah, Pittsburgh getting hit. You know, Ohio getting hit.
So yeah, this is still coming down. Temperatures is low. Schools is canceled, but we in the house.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
This is what it's all about. This is it. This is that snow days, family times. This is when you can really just settle into the fulfillment, having a family. Got your family all around, you know what I'm saying, sitting around, eating all day, all day, drinking hot chocolates, staring out into the snow, and just being grateful that you ain't got to be out there freezing to deletion.
That part. So we in the house. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And Frederick Howard gifted a membership.
Per usual, Brother Frederick, we appreciate you.
And shout out to Honeybee. She says, hey, SBC, work is virtual tomorrow. Here's for the snow.
There you go, Honeybee. Everybody enjoy y'all day out of the office tomorrow.
Man. And Squeezy Kid says, for once, no snow for Minnesota. We have ice, though.
There you go. Minnesota. Shout out to Squeegee up there in Duluth.
So here we go. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button. We're going to get right into it. We are talking about the dating market is dysfunctional and transactional at best.
Yeah, thank you. At best. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, huh? Should he not get credit for at least that? At best. The dating market is transactional at best. That means if you are fortunate and lucky, you will get something shallow and transactional. That's got to suck.
So here we are. Hit the like button. Speaking of shallow and transactional, we're going to start over with Neferatu.
I recently just turned 21. I think we're birthday twins.
Happy
When's your
birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I think our birthday's the same week, actually. I saw your post.
Oh.
But I just want, I'm in an era where I'm now I'm allowed to go out and do more things, and I'm looking for. I attract a lot of older guys, and I'm interested in older guys, but also the YNs also approach me as well, and I'm not into that, and I just want to know what space I should be in, and
She's not interested. Okay.
how to navigate. No, I'm not. I like jazz. So I was just in New York for my birthday. I went to Faina. It was interesting.
Okay, nice.
It was an interesting experience, and then I went to Nooble's at the Ritz on the top floor.
I don't know Nooble's, but you went to Nooble's.
It was great. Cocktail lounge. It was.
You're doing too much, young lady. You 21, just turned 21. All right, you new booty out here on the market. And she calling up here, Ashley, I need to, whatever happened to finding a guy in college or whatever, a young man that's working and just build with him. Y'all up here seeking transactional love.
That or whatever the heck ever happened to confiding in your mama. Y'all, seriously, man, we come home. We can't be out here giving so much credit to the gynocracy and they ain't worth a dang. Please and thank you. You should have to come up here, ask Ash, I'm 21. This is it. This is it for her. She's at her peak sexual marketplace value as far as the youth and fertility. Shout out to JB. She said, I don't know which way to go, Ashley. She said, the old guy's over here, the Y is over here. You shouldn't have to ask Ashley this, but you're going to go wherever your kudakata takes you. Sad to tell you.
Yeah, she up here name dropping. I've been to Nooble's, it's up on this and that. Girl, stop. You so new on the scene. Just relax.
Still wet behind the ears. I get it. Your bone's still soft, my baby.
So good. Got great pictures.
Okay.
And so I like jazz music. I like
Noble.
I'd say I'm very
Noble.
No. Nubelz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would say I'm very mature. A lot of people say that for my age, still developing that prefrontal lobe. But just how do I separate myself from that? Because
separate yourself from what?
Just the YNs. I haven't dated.
Keep walking. Why are they so distracting? If that's not what you want, you should be able to walk by that like nothing. Oh, whatever. Let me move on.
That's true. I just want to. I don't know if it's my style, maybe.
Let me see. Can I see what you look like?
Yes.
So let's step back.
Yes. This is what I look like.
Okay. 21, 22.
There you go. Don't look bad, sister. Why y'all having a hard time? Because it's a dime of dozen. So just because a man with clapped cheeks, y'all are so shallow. That's where it stops. It's like y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. Y'all want people to invest in y'all harebrained schemes. Shout out to Cameron. And y'all ain't good for nothing but kudakata. It's unfortunate.
Egregious. I know I'm getting older, and I thank God for it because I can't help but see this baby here as my daughter. And I'm thinking, why is my daughter up here and she don't know which way to go when it comes time to finding the mate? Her parents or one present parent has failed her. Look at this baby. She ready to go, ready to be a wife. Could be. See, it could be if she would have had some proper upbringing. This is annoying. Like, she ain't giving city girl. She ain't giving ratchet and raunchy, but she has no direction. Shout out to Ebony Dean. Not under any instruction. This is a loss.
Let me see. Can I see what you look like?
Yes.
So let's step back.
Yes. This is what I look like.
Okay. 21, 22. Yes, that's the vibe. And
yes,
are you attracting them?
I worked out
in school? The young guys are approaching you in school, right?
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I'm not quick to give out my Instagram either. I'm definitely number first because people really be skipping steps with Instagram and they feel like they know everything about you. And then now because you watch my story, now you don't want to respond. I'm weird.
Okay, and where are you meeting these guys? Where are they approaching you? Is this in school?
Yeah, at school, but
okay.
Well, that's really not weird though. So I've never heard that. I mean, I guess that's new hoodoo. She says she would rather give you her phone number than give you her social media because she don't want you snooping around and prejudging her. All right. No, you got to get to know her over the phone. Don't go checking, trying to snoop.
Snoop what? There should not be anything on your social media page, young men and ladies, that you are ashamed of, but we know that's not the case. We have had sisters up here live We say, hey, sister, we going to your social media. She's like, oh, why you gonna do that? Why you got stuff up there you shamed of? You should ask yourselves that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, outside as well, but now I want to go into the right spaces, maybe a hotel lobby or,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to mix it up, is what you're saying. You want to sit at the
Yeah.
bar. You want to go
Yeah.
to events. You want to go to concerts. I say you should mix it up. I think you should do some college events, college parties. Sit at the bar. Go to festivals.
I hate college
go to
parties.
concerts. Okay,
I hate college parties.
I'm throwing things out there.
Okay, yeah. I was just saying.
At your age, at 21, you should just be mixing it up.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
Okay. What about my look? I naturally, so most of the time I wear my natural hair. It's very curly afro.
Okay. I would want a little bang with this hair.
Yeah, she like, Ashley, go to college parties. She said, Ashley, quit playing with me. I'm looking for grown ass men like you. We in the same dating pool, Ashley and the rest of y'all. These little 21-year-olds, they don't want no college dude. She want 35, 40 plus. Somebody that's going to pay for things, like she said.
College dude is broke. Actively broke as a jizzoke. Only thing a college brother got for you is a vibe and just raging meat at absolute best. That is it. But shout to Ash. Ash said, do something about that head. The sister says she typically wears her natural hair. It's curly. From what I'm saying, I don't know. She got that flat top thing going on. I don't know. But Ash said, pop out some bayangs, because your forehead real estate a little aggressive. So go ahead and cover that up a little bit.
Man. And Squeegee, he says Morticia from Adam's Family wig or weave.
Yeah.
Shout out to Squeegee.
What about my look? I naturally, so most of the time I wear my natural hair. It's very curly afro.
Okay. I would want a little bang with this hairstyle. A little bang.
A bang? So
or like
I
a
did sweat
curtain
a little
bang,
bit
something. A little something, a little swoop.
Okay. Somebody said be young. I am young, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For the hair.
I'm down. I just, wanted advice for sure. And I got red nails. What do you think of the red?
Yeah, auntie, for your age.
Really?
Yeah, that's not 21. It's I guess it's cute, but 21, I'm thinking pink, white.
Mm-hmm. This is my first time.
Bubble gum. Yeah.
I felt grown.
Okay. You could still, the shape is giving grown. I wouldn't.
Stop that, Ashley. Y'all see what y'all doing? You trying to keep her young. Yeah, go ahead and do some pink with sparkly glitter on them. She like, hell no, I'm a grown woman, Ashley. I'm out here in the field. Ashley like, no, go ahead, put some stripes and rainbows and yeah. No, she like, Ashley, I might be 21, but we different.
No, Ash is trying to let her know where her lane is. Ash like, baby, you talking to the undead day coach here. She like, baby, you still got your youth. Flaunt it to the max. Like, show that you are light and airy and girly. Put away, you know what I'm saying, the deep braids. And no, Ashley, she's Ashley, that's her lane. That's her lane. She said, you a whole separate lane. They want fertility, youth with you. Give light and bubbly, like you said, like bubble gum.
No, not red.
Okay.
Not for 21. No.
Okay.
This ain't something brighter. Yes, pink, French.
Okay, y'all. This is my first time. Okay, cool. And I'm glad you accepted me before a whole bunch of people came on.
Yes, of course. Thank you for coming up, hon.
Thanks, Ashley.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Yeah, no, we're 21. No cherry red. You don't need a cherry red now at 21. No.
Okay, so here we are. I guess that was auntie advice from Ashley. This young girl, 21 years old, she talking about she going into steakhouses and, high-end restaurants. Girl, sit down somewhere.
She all mishmash. She may be in the right places, but not for the right reasons. Her intentions is wrong. Her aim is off. Why? She didn't do this to herself. It sounds as if she wants the best for herself. But again, it sounds like she had parental figures or a parental figure that didn't care enough to teach her. This is who you go after. This is what you look for in a man. Because if she would have had parents or a parent that did that, she won't have to come up here asking Ashley these silly questions, if you ask me.
Man. And shout out to Squeegee. He says her rap name is Notorious W.I.G. Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy. Can't you see? Sometimes your wig just hypnotized me.
Y'all ain't right, but you ain't wrong either.
God. And shout out to Brother Ray, come through, gifting 5 memberships.
Count them 5. Appreciate you, Brother Ray.
Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we are, 21. She definitely in Glazed Galaxy. Where you at, Evie?
There you go. Yeah, Evie, you don't touch her. Leave her be.
Yeah, Evie. Yeah, find the younger gentleman. Point her in the right direction.
There you go.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
It is now time for another installment of Hot Break Theater, brought to you by Word of the Day. Last time we was here, G Honda was trying to figure out how to harness the power of his indestructible knees. Word of the day, ephemeral. Ephemeral is something that lasts only for a very short time. Let's see how we can use this in regards to G Honda's living nightmare. As we are all aware, G Honda's knock knees are indestructible. It just so happens that all the years of intense heat and pressure from them banging and scraping due to him simply walking caused all 4 of his kneecaps to become hard as diamonds. The last arm assailant aimed at his legs. But what if the next evildoer aims higher? In order to not be just another ephemeral knock-kneed sensation, G Honda would have to figure out how to use his kneecap shields to block all incoming projectiles like Wonder Woman. He began practicing contorting his knees upward to his chest and face. Old G Honda began to take his practice seriously, even though the motions made him look like a discombobulated knock-kneed ostrich playing hacky sack. Hashtag knock-kneed vigilante of justice part 5. Hey, shout out to Brother J too, but I can't wait till I get my visuals, man.
Shout out to the knock-knee tyrant. And shout out to Divine. He says, this is where her family failed her. Nowadays, they rather want a provider and not a protector.
They never came across a protector. It's sad, Divine.
And Emmanuel says, on behalf of EV, Glazed Galaxy humbly accepts.
I bet.
So here we are. We still over here with Neferatu. He over here cooking up.
Neferatu.
All right, what brings you up?
Well, I just had a breakup. I broke up with my boyfriend.
Absolutely.
My main thing is this. I have a more urban type of look because I have the neck tattoos. I don't suggest any women ever do that.
Talk about it.
I have a more urban look. I've been adding, I have a wool pea coat. I've been wearing more like athleisure, matching sets, muted colors, you know, things of that nature, 10 pounds down. My question to you would be, is there any advice other than weight loss, which I'm working on? Is it mindset? What is it? Like, what can I do I moved to the suburbs, you know.
But your look is still edgy too. The lip liner, the darker lip liner with the light in the middle, the way your hair is styled right now. But let me ask you this.
Yes.
What type of guy are you looking to attract? That's still very important. What are you looking to attract?
I'm looking to attract, I guess, someone like myself, which it doesn't really matter your background. It matters what you've done with it. So I'm educated. I have a good career.
Man.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
You ain't too smart. You got tattoos on your throat. So, I mean, she said she used to be for the streets, but now
I used to be a hoe, but I ain't now no more.
We done seen it.
Listen, oh man, there are very few exceptions, but that's what they are, exceptions of women like this being out in them streets, you know, rough and tumble, and then really settling down. Very, very rare. But nevertheless, that's a particular kind of guy. She either gonna find, respectfully, she got throat tattoos. She either gonna find a submissive cuck type individual that's gonna take the verbal abuse, and that could be their dynamic. That works. Or she have to really soften up, find her a reform roughneck like she desires with all her kudakata, and make that work. But that's their fantasy. She want to find, 50 Cent, and they just gonna be chilling, going to work now, watching rom-coms. They think it's gonna turn into a little white picket fence fantasy, and it's not.
I have my own place, very cozy, pretty vibes. Somebody that has a pension. I'm 28, so I don't have any children. I would like to get married. I would like to have children. I don't know.
But what type of guy do you want? What does he have to look like? So once I know that, then we know where to work from.
I like a quarter zip man. I like a boat shoe man. I like a nice slack man, like a nice pants, like maybe some jeans. Not urban, like the way that I kind of look. I'm from the Bronx, so a lot of the times I think the IMG is sweatsuits and stuff like that. I'm retiring those.
Well, here we go. The more she talking, I want y'all to understand they are talking about Tupac in a suit. Ghost from Power. It's a archetype. All right. He's sitting here like, you still got to be from the streets like me, but be reformed. Wear a boat shoe. Put on a quarter zip. All right. I need you to be Quisha. Stop. That ninja ain't checking for you.
She want a ninja off of the dang on Boondock Saints. That's what she wants. She wants a fantasy. She want an old retired Irish gangster roughneck. They walk around in wool suits and tweed and stuff. Now, no, most likely not. We learning about dating dynamics. You are hard. You got throat tattoos. Ain't no way around that. You said it. You shouldn't have did it. You most likely gonna find you a soft dude that can tolerate you and deal with you and take the abuse. Good luck.
Slowly phasing them out of my closet.
So what's your name again, my love?
My name is Dusa.
Dusa. Okay. Oh, see, that's another thing. We ain't giving out names. Let's give it something else, Dusa.
Okay.
No. Leave it. It's fine.
Busa.
But I'm just saying. So Dusa, I'm gonna keep it very real with you because you're from New York City.
Yeah.
Now you're saying you want a quarter zip boatman. With this look now, it gives he'll date you, but you'll be the side girl or you'll be the girlfriend on the side, right? But if you want something more serious, we would either have to cover up the tattoos or get rid of them completely. So that means put makeup on them or get rid of them, right? And then 2, we're not doing the lip liner anymore. Just straight pink. Oh.
Yep, you see that, Ash.
Dusa.
Oh my God, that's terrifying. Okay, you know what? Let me show you what it looks like.
No name change. Name change gotta go.
The name change. My grandfather made this for me when I was a baby.
Dusa, you came up here and said you want quarter zip.
You know what? You're
man.
right.
That's what you said. I said, what type of man? Okay. Yes. Step number 1. Perfecto. Mommy. Okay. Yes.
I don't like it.
I know. You got to get used to it. For boatman and boat shoot man.
No, he doesn't have to have a boat. He just, Sperry's, that kind of guy.
Yeah, she don't like it. It's not sexual enough. That's your problem. So Ashley, do this, do that. No, they want to wear leggings. They want to have the cleavage out. They want to have the lip liner, the lashes. They want to look like it's for sale. That's how they want to look.
She really does. She may desire a guy that presents with Sperry boat shoes and quarter zips and wool pea coats. But she knows that if she goes out there looking all demure, she's most likely going to conjure up some boring demure hunching. Yes. That's why she's like, I need to show edge. Because he need to know what he getting into when we close that bedroom door, get up under them sheets. And she like, I can't go out there all soft. He gonna try to be soft. I need this ninja to bring low end torque. You got to see this black lip liner and these throat tattoos. He need to know I like a little pain with my pleasure, Ash. Tell the truth so Ash can give you the right medicine.
Okay, yes. All right, let's see the outfit, Dusa. Put the camera down.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Not be
She
dry.
ordered now. And what's that, nude? Is that a nude? Okay.
Yes, it's just a very nude.
Okay.
Very nude.
Hold on, let me cut the lights.
Yes. Okay, better already.
Yeah, I just have my hair in a little claw clip or whatever. Okay, now I just got back from the gym. Like I said, I am losing weight. So this is just like a gym outfit.
And let me also say this before they start. We're not saying Dusa is not beautiful, but Dusa wants a certain man. So we are adjusting.
Man. Yeah, Dusa tripping. All right, this woman is blowed out, looking. Why do y'all come up here like Ashley is the some kind of oracle? Like she can give y'all a real wish and she can make it come true in real life. Like, no, go to the gym, start eating healthy. You're on the wrong platform to do this.
Come on, man. Ashley, it's like y'all be setting Ashley up to give y'all, bad advice. Cause I would have never thought she was this brazen and stout. From that headshot, shout out the headshot, Shorty, the legend lives. Freaking on. You're too big, man. Just came from the gym, got big old sweatpants. I can't stand sweatpants. Them some big old jokers. I throw them shits right in the garbage.
Beautiful, but Dusa wants a certain man. So we are adjusting her look, okay? Just so we're clear. All right, so you just got back from the gym.
Yeah, these ain't big because I lost weight, but
okay, perfect. And how much weight are you trying to lose altogether?
Well, I'm 5'9". I should be like 160, 170. I did gain a substantial amount of weight when I got a different career, a good career. I work with adults with disabilities. So now I'm just trying to get that down. Right now I'm 220. So we need to go way down. And my fridge is healthy right now. Okay. I've been doing my yogurt stuff. My little salad's a little bit empty, but you feel me? We got some good stuff in there.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So yes,
I ain't see nothing.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
What are you talking about? You're gonna say it's a little empty. It's pretty much all empty. So I guess two things is true. If it ain't nothing in there, you can't eat. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, sister. You talking about yogurts and what's ice? I don't know.
I ain't seeing no yogurts. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, we eat yogurts. My family loved them little Greek oikos, 0 grams of sugar, the yogurt. They pretty good. Put a little bit of fresh fruit in them. I ain't see none of that in there. And that's a red flag. If your refrigerator's empty, there's no food in there, you eat out too much. Her DoorDash is bunking, my baby. Know that. That's how you get so daggone big. Yes, she's sitting there. She work in some type of mental disability type deal. She come home, long hours, exhausted. She ain't about to cook, so ain't no food in that fridge. DoorDash it is. Send me calorics, protein, and heavy cream sauce.
Man, and shout out to Evie. Says, agreed, thank you kindly, sir. We glaze.
Shout out to Evie.
And he come back, says, this blowed out Ronnie from Players Club.
Yes, it is.
And Divine Photos says she can change her personality, or she can change her look all she wants, but her personality will always remain the same. You can never change who you are. People know you when you are faking.
Amen, brother Divine. Amen.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I also want you to get the weight down too, because you're taller, and with weight and you being taller for the guy you want, that could be a little bit intimidating.
Absolutely,
right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Intimidating.
So they may even think she's much older, and because you're from New York, you're sharper, right? So that energy shows up on you. They're like, oh, I'm scared of her. She's smart.
Yeah.
She can see right through me. So you also have to work on that. So we have to get the weight down, because I want you to look a little bit more like, oh, flower dainty. I don't know.
Right.
They shouldn't see you coming is what I'm saying.
Period. You know what? You're absolutely correct. And I already am pretty intimidating as far as just my presence. Just because I'm very, I'm a talker. I like to speak to people. I'm like, you know, a social butterfly. So that's already intimidating. And then on top of that, you big and burly and you have neck tattoos. So it's like
Big and
the
burly.
weight definitely has to come off for me to, you know, just be comfortable. Like when I go to Williams Sonoma at the Grove in Jersey, they think I'm going to rob them. So until I open my mouth and I speak to them and then they're like, oh, come back. We love you and everything. But
this is wild. This is a grown-ass woman referring to herself as big and burly. He says when she walks into establishments, they think it's a stick-up because she got on sweatpants and a black hoodie and they're big and burly. All right? You can't make this up.
It's not supposed to ever be the burden of a woman. That's a man's burden. When I go into certain places, I try not to seem too intimidating just because how I naturally am built and look. I kind of sometimes I got a scowl on my face. Burden of a man. Like Ashley said, you're a woman. Like your presence is supposed to be light. Ain't really supposed to know you are there, y'all. And see, they trigger. What you mean? You're supposed to know I'm there. Hear me roar. Calm down, Bonquisha. Your power is in your demure nature. It's wild. It's hard for y'all to understand. I know. But y'all need to learn how to be more quiet instead of stomping around like a big burly ogre.
Man. And Squeegee says Timu Soraya Brooks Bay.
Oh.
I understand the perception, and that's definitely something I will take into consideration as far as like just removing any visible tattoos because it does affect your life. And ladies, if you're young, maybe you don't need someone to tell you it because it is a little bit ridiculous. But if you were thinking about it, just don't do it.
And also, this is what you can do in the meantime, in between time, Dusa, is wear brighter colors. No dark colors because you already have tattoos. So to counteract that, you should be in white, or pink, or yellow, with a matching pink bag, a matching pink shoe. So when they see like, oh, bubblegum, you know, like, oh, okay. A little furry something somewhere. Something with glitter.
I love those. It makes complete sense. And I knew that you would have wise counsel on this because, like I said, I've been listening to you for a while. So I do appreciate that. Let me ask you one question about the lashes. These lashes are too heavy in your opinion, or these are okay?
Initially, I didn't think heavy. Initially, okay, I didn't think heavy.
Okay.
No.
Okay for what? There lies the problem. Okay for what and who? You're asking Ashley questions as if she's a man. Like, she can only tell y'all but so much. She can only point y'all in a direction. But y'all have to go find the well and get the water. She can tell you it's that way, about a mile, you know. But yeah, at the end of the day, the men gonna dictate the market. You asking the wrong person.
Thank you. Like, what is this? They have no direction to the point mistakes. They are looking for any form of validation. Like, she's like, I ain't about to ask a guy. Not about to get the real. I know what guys gonna say. They all say they like us natural, but they won't listen. I'm so daggone triggered. So she said, I'm gonna ask Ash, one of my sister girls that has the ability to try to hold me accountable. I'm gonna see what she says. Because at least it ain't gonna be too mean. Y'all sisters out here decide to move like men. Y'all gotta learn how to take rejection like men. Yeah, go to a man and ask him. Say, is these too heavy? Hey, y'all know the answer. Is he either gonna sit and say, no, you so beautiful, or he gonna say he prefer you natural?
Initially, I didn't think heavy. Initially, I didn't think heavy. No, that wasn't my first thought. No. But I would want you to do a brighter lip and a little blush when you go out. Pink.
I could do with that.
Pink. I want you to lean into the pink because you have darker jet black hair and you have the tattoos.
Yes.
So there has to be, again, something softer in the mix.
I have my favorite pink blush right here. I just went to the gym. I don't have any face makeup on, but typically, where is it?
And then saying you have a tongue ring. You have a tongue ring?
Oh, who clocked me? Who clocked me? Who's all in my mouth? Yes, I do. It's not what you think it is. It's really not. And it's really not.
It is what I think it is.
It's not.
It is. Okay?
It's not. I promise you it's not.
It gives, she's a very freaky girl. That's gonna be the vibe.
That's my favorite one.
Okay, the Dior. Yes, that's a pretty one. That's a very pretty one.
It's not what you think. Okay, I was trying to stop biting my nails because I get a little bit anxious.
Yeah.
She's a very freaky girl. Don't bring her to mama. But you get a night.
This is her. I mean, Ashley, every bit about you, tongue rings, throat tattoos, big old snuffleupagus eyelashes. Man.
She belongs to the streets.
We know.
Shout out to OG Gucci. She's a very freaky girl. You're not about to pull the wool over Ashley's ass with your madness. This is what I love about Ash. She don't get off her square. She like, stop, Medusa. Stop. That tongue ring is exactly what I think it is. And she's like, she's a woman. She know what that's about. Stop it. Stop that glazed up tongue ring. I'm curious. I didn't even know that was still a thing. And the sisters out there, put a 1 in the chat if you got a tongue ring. Try to see so.
The way to help me stop biting my nails. It's not what you guys think, okay? Get your minds out of the gutter.
No, it is that too. You're from
It's
New York.
really not.
No, it is that too. It is. I'm reading your energy. It is
Get her,
that.
eh?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So that's what the men are seeing. Not only is she like, wow, oh wow, she looks strong. She gonna snatch my soul.
Oh God, I rebuke it. I rebuke it. I rebuke it.
Okay, so we gotta work on that. We
My
got to
virgin
get rid. Yeah, okay. We gotta get rid of the tongue ring. Do something.
Oh, it really has to go.
And she talking about I rebuke it. Y'all must understand. Just look at her. I mean, her gok skills is probably superb. I'm trying to tell you, she got that tongue ring, all that. She probably take pride in it. And we done seen her physique. She blowed out a little bit. So she got to hang her hat somewhere. It's with her gok skills are probably second to none.
Y'all can't see, but I can see it. Even with my sunglasses. On her neck, those are measurement lines. All right. The one on the bottom, it says, limit. Don't go past here. That's what your John son, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Ashley for calling her out and not backing down. She kept saying, no, I got a tongue ring so I don't bite my nails. So you sitting there chewing on your damn tongue ring, chipping your teeth all up. And said, okay, fine. It's for that and it's for giving neck too. And she couldn't do nothing but look up to the left and smirk and think about all the time she showed all these Hellcat ninjas her tongue tricks.
Go.
What am I gonna do without it?
They're gonna think you're on that type of time. That's the thing.
But they can't. You really can't touch me. And if you think of me like that, you just won't be around me.
Do so. You came up here and you
I'm
said,
hard-headed,
I want
right?
a man.
Oh,
What?
I'm hard-headed.
You said Sperry's and a quarter zip and a matcha man. Come on.
They said get my nails done consistently. I've had the same nails for a very long time. I never played about that. Feet and nails is always done.
The nails are fine. The nails are fine.
Sure. All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna take it out today. That's my word.
Just superficial as hell. My feet always done. My nails always done. My makeup always done. My lashes always done. My hair always done. My tattoos always fresh. I got jewelry, but I refuse to go to the gym. I refuse to eat healthy. I'm blowed the hell out, but I take everything else serious.
A man don't mind taking your sexy fit self to get your nails done, but ain't trying to come to the gym with your blowed out self. You see, y'all are working too hard. You can be having fun doing these girly upkeep things, but you need to do the hard part first. There you go. That's your problem. Shout out to brothers like me, god dang it. I like to do the hard stuff first. When Gavin X now was in the heat of our general contracting, I want to tackle the worst job first, get it done, and then you could coast through the rest of the day. Y'all should approach the dating market the same way. Do the hard stuff up front, i.e., get in the gym, fix your dang on attitude, watch what you eat, and then the little stuff, buying clothes that fit you nice, trinkets and makeup, do that later.
And shout out to brother Emmanuel says you need to come over here. Y'all got a 2X SBC hoodie?
We very well made. Shout out to Emmanuel.
You head over to the website, click the link, and shout out to Squeegee Kid. Says she went to the gym, filmed herself in the mirror, and watched to see Ozempa do work.
Watch the fat melt off.
And shout out to brother Petty Sama, gifting 10 channel memberships.
We appreciate you, Petty Sama, always coming through gifting 10 memberships. Thank you, sir.
Come on, just bring it. I need you to stand up. Why y'all not moving? Come on. Don't make me push. Don't make me push. Thank you, sir. There go money. She touching you. Where they get that money? Where they get that money? I can see money from a long way.
Elder Gregory Kelly,
That's right. Come on.
$100.
Everybody get something in your hand. Come on and put it right here.
Elder Petty Sama, 10 memberships.
Appreciate you, brother. So here we go. This woman full of cap.
If I want change, if I want these things, I came for advice. It's going.
Yes. So the color, brighter colors. We're not doing a lip liner. We're doing pink blush, pink lip. We're working on the tattoos. Either you're removing them or you're going to put makeup on them. Mm-hmm. And I want to see if there's a difference. And you're working on your weight. You are doing that as well.
Can I ask a question? Can I do lip liner that's my lip color? Like just, all right. Tell me if this one's too dark and then I'll leave. Okay. Hold on. Let me get it. Because I still like lip liner. I don't like my lips without lip liner right now.
See, she not really listening.
It's right here. One moment, please. Hold, please. All right, what if we do something like this?
Yeah, let go of her lip liner.
See?
See? It's still, you know, it's still too dark. I feel like it's too dark still. No, and you already have a good pout. You have good pout already. You really don't need lip liner.
But okay, all right.
You have to just get used to seeing yourself without. You need something lighter, like Charlotte Tilbury. What's the one from Charlotte Tilbury?
Well, y'all must understand, lip liner is extremely sexual. I mean, you want your lips to stand out. You want a man to look at your lips, look at your tongue ring, and imagine you giving him gok as literally it. Like, and they want to draw it, and they want you to be like, boom, them lips got to pop. They're going to shine them up. It's a whole deal. So she know what she's doing. She needs that.
That's it. That wicked, shallow sexual gratification. She need to be out there doing her runs and seeing her male coworkers constantly eye hunching her. She needs that to fill her up throughout the day. Y'all sisters is sick, man, but you ain't telling them but the truth, Mr. X.
Have like a light pink. I forget the color. Or Naked from Urban Decay. You need that color. Naked from Urban Decay, or you need the Charlotte Tilbury. Pillow Talk. Thank you. You need Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury.
All right, I'll make these adjustments. Hopefully I come back in like 6 months and things are very different.
Yes. All right, well, keep us posted, Dusa.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you for what you do.
You're more than welcome, hon. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Judy. Oh, thank you for coming up, Dusa. Beautiful girl. Yes, just work on it. Just a few tweaks. But you have to, I want you to work on it now, and this goes for everyone who's fighting change, is because you have to get used to seeing yourself without a certain thing, right? You have to kind of keep seeing yourself, okay, let me see myself without it for a little bit. Maybe 2 times out of the week I wear the lip liner, the other 4 I won't. That's how I want you to think about it. Abby, there's nothing wrong with lip liner, Abby, but she says she wants a certain type of man. So she came up here and she said, I want a certain type of man, and I don't want to attract the men that I were attracting in the past with this look. So how do I get X man and not Y man? So I said, hey, you have to take away these things to attract that type of guy. However, if you don't want to do that, then you stay the same, and then you can keep that group of men.
Well, listen.
Fuck is you talking about?
No. The chat coming. They like, why are you always trying to change people? Why can't he take her as she is? So they be on Ashley top. These women come up there, you tell them to lose weight, take off lip liners. Why you telling her to do that? What's wrong with a lip liner? Ashley like, ain't nothing wrong, but if y'all want the results y'all say y'all want, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Done and freaking done. Shout out to folks can't get past their triggering point. These is out here, they love wearing that daggone lip liner, and they couldn't hear all the other stuff that sister said. I'm up here to change my outcomes. I don't like the guys that's approaching me. They didn't hear that. They just heard you being a mean girl, Ashley. Shout out to modern dating and its FUBAR state. Any kind of accountability or, loving criticism, you're a meanie.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. And shout out to Emmanuel. He says, this really the NYC statue, light skin.
There you go.
Where she at? And indeed. But at the end of the day, he still Glaze approved.
There you go, Evie. Grab hold tight, ninja.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know
this shit is finna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Yeah, shout out to Ash, man. Ash, if you ask me, one of the few sisters up here that will keep it a buck. Ashley has her particular lane, but in that lane, she keep it real. Respect.
Yes. So here we are. We're going to get into it. We got a video here that's been going viral. But first,
hit the like button. Take a second. Make sure you all hit the like button. Make sure you all are subscribed to the channel as we are on this journey. And make sure to support the channel by hitting the Cash App, hitting the Super Chat. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you, AI.
So there you go. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button if you are not. We are right at 35K. I think we need a few more subs. So we'll check it by the end of the night.
Just a smidgen. Shout out to SBC Nation. It's a slow grind, but we grinding, baby.
So here we go. I'm going to pull this up. Shout out to this brother over at Bless This Conversation. All right. He got his podcast going and he up here. He got a Bonquisha on the show. We're going to see what she's talking about.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a mama of four, a single mom of four. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people get single mom and single mom confused. Because if you got a dad that do for your child, then you ain't no single mom. You got the help. If you got a mom, if you're a mom like me who don't have no help, you are a real single mom. And I think people need to.
You talk about that a lot on your page, I think.
No, I ain't talking about that co-parenting, but I ain't talking about that one though. The difference between those single moms. My man told me this. He said,
all right, before she move another inch, she gonna take pride like it's levels in being a single mom, making poor decisions. She gonna say, if you got the dad is helping or something like that, you ain't no real single mom. You can only truly be a single mom if you are by yourself, no help.
I don't know. Because it's something there. See, I'm listening. I'm listening with an open heart. There's something there. You know, I would say so. If you're still single mom, but you're just getting help. I don't like this. I don't like it because it fry my brain. We got to get specific about bastard children. Because that is what we're talking about, right? We ain't talking about within the realm of a marriage, then y'all got divorced. Y'all tried to do it the right way and it just dissolved. No. Y'all out here hunching and you wind up with 4 kids and then it just dissolved. You was a single mom. All right. Okay. I figured it out in my brain.
when I'm playing with women, I'll buy her. I go get her nails done. I'll go get her hair done and I'll give her, just a little bit of money, $100 here and there, because I know it's going to make her give me what I want, but I'm not going to give her what she truly needs and wants. So you're right. They will play with you. So that's how you got to, you get my hair done, but that's nothing. Because you get my hair and nails done, you got to do more than that.
Well, tell me in this generation, what's the because we just described the surface level wants and needs. What is the other level? Because I feel like it's a whole lot of surface level women who don't even know what this other.
Because they don't know what they don't even have their goals. What's your goals?
Because I'm gonna have to get with you because you just said you wanted your stomach done. That was a want.
That was a want.
I feel like that's surface level as well.
I
would have told you to go to the gym.
Well, okay, it is surface level, but it's something that I want. I want it. He know how bad I want it, and he know how bad that I was saving up for it.
How much cost?
It's like $5,000 or something.
You couldn't do it at the gym?
I mean, I could have did it at the gym, but I don't want to do it at the gym. So I'd rather work for it and pay for it. I could have been paid for it, but I'm like, I'll wait because I got other important stuff. So it was like, well, she could have did it. She didn't do it. So let me gift her.
What if he?
As like an accomplishment. Like this is an accomplishment gift. I see how much you've done. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, man. Listen, here's the bottom line. Y'all so damn lazy. Even after you do it, you still have to diet and go to the gym if you want to maintain it. So even if you go get the tuck, you still got to do something. It's not just going like a snap like Mr. Clean or something. No, you're going to have to go to the gym to define it and tone it, keep it that way. or you gonna go to get it tucked every year?
He's the shout out to this brother. Gotta get it retucked. He said, you ever talking about surface level things? He said, but then you just say you wanted your stomach tucked and nipped and folded away. She said, yeah. He says, isn't that surface level? She says, yes, it is. But I really want it. Abso-freaking-lutely not. You see that? This is that type of mental compromising. It's only an issue if I'm not indulging in it. You see that? Yeah, she admit she don't like surface level shallow things, but since she really wants it, it's exempt from criticism. Welcome to the gynocracy.
See how much you've done. You know, I'm so proud of you.
This is the guy who he got 2 women.
Yep.
I will get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. Because if I'm gonna say that. Now you told me that when you moved here, when you came here, you was 18.
No, when I came here, I just came here last year, so I was 28.
You was 28.
Yeah, I was 28.
I'm trying to get to the part where you said that basically somebody was trying to pay you to have a child.
That's who I'm with now. So we met in like 2020, and he African, so he wanted a kid, and I think at that point he was looking for a woman to have a kid with him, and that's how he approached me. Was like, you got kids, I'm just looking for somebody to have a kid. We ain't got to be together. I just basically need you to like carry my baby.
That's what he said off the top. How long had you had known him? Where were you at?
I met him online.
He said this online or on the phone?
I think he like asked me to call him, and that was our first conversation.
What social media site we on?
I don't even. I think it was
we
like
on a dating
Bumble.
website?
Yeah, I think it was like Bumble.
What you doing on Bumble first?
I was bored.
How many weird conversations you had? Like, that's a weird conversation.
I don't remember.
That wasn't a red flag to you?
But we won't say what it like. Oh, he got money to spend. I'm about to play him out his money.
See what I'm saying? Like that's.
Hold on. She said she met a man, and all he trying to do is get a baby up out of her. All right, he asked her, was she fertile? Was that JP?
Yeah!
Hold on. Who trying to get that baby up out you? Did he have on a True Religion hoodie? Did he say woo wop the bam? Huh?
Yeah! Boom shakalaka!
This is wild.
That guy go picture is wicked. Why I look like JP got a nice grassy hill coat in the background. Welcome to JP land, where you got to be fertile and hunch. Absolutely not. Shout out to Ashy Foot Scammers. We done deciphered it for you, sister. Ashy Foot Scammer. He want to put a baby in you because that's a green card, right? I do believe that's an angle. If I'm ashy, if I am an Ashy Foot disciple and I have a United States baby, you can't deport me. I got to be over here and take care of my baby with my American baby mama. Done and done. And she was like, shoot, what else I got to do?
Yeah, shout out to EV. He says, prime for Leon. 3 a.m. The only one wants her glaze.
Nah, EV, you get what we take. You take what we give you. I keep telling you this.
Money. And shout out to G Honda over at the Steelmatic with the 10 ball. Says, who that woman can't burn calories getting hunched into shape? Okay, he said, even though the light bright chick built like a left tackle, she can definitely get that oven cracked.
There you go, G Honda. Yeah, there you go. Talk that talk. We said found your type. Noted.
So getting her oven cracked by a giraffe. Okay. Here we are. Hit the like.
Break it out for him.
That's exactly how it started. But he know that. He know that's how it started.
So at the point when he say that, how old are you then? When he told you he wanted to pay you to have a kid?
I don't know. I was like 25, 20.
We already got the 4.
I already got 4, yeah. Oh, maybe I had 3. I probably had 3.
You had 3. And then you said he ended up, did he pay somebody to have a child?
I mean, technically not.
My second question. Now let's cover your kid's dad. When you meet your kid's dad.
Which one?
How many different fathers?
2.
How many with one? How many with the other?
3 with one, 1 with one.
Let's go. The 3 was the first one. How did you meet him?
I grew up with him.
Back in Missouri.
Back in Kansas.
Back in Kansas.
Like kindergarten. So I really can't tell you how I met him.
How long were y'all together?
Our whole lives, basically.
Why did y'all break up?
Because he started messing with like a married woman.
He started messing with a married woman?
Yeah.
At that point, you disagreed with a man having 2 women?
I was young. And okay, I was young, and yeah, I'm just gonna write it off as being young.
At what point did your brain say a man need 2 women?
When I actually when I started dating men with money.
And what age was it?
I think it was like 2019 when 20. It was 2020 when I started actually dating men who I put a limit on it.
Mm-hmm.
I told myself in 2019, I wouldn't date no more men who didn't make under $100,000 a year.
That ain't no money.
Well, at the time it was. When I'm dating men who ain't got none.
Yeah.
But I put a limit on it. Mm-hmm. And
let's stop this for a minute. From what we got, I believe this woman is 29 years old with 4 kids by at least 2 or 3 men. And she up here just talking yin yang. 4 kids at 29, and she don't want to say ages. He keeps saying, how old were you? And she keeps saying years and dates. How old were you when this happened? I don't know. This was like 2020, you know. How old was you? She don't want to say because she was like 22. She ain't that old because none of this makes sense.
She don't want to say also because she was lying all those years. And she can't get a hold of her lies in her head. So when he asks her, she like, I can't even remember my daggone age then because I was telling all types of lies. But I can give you the years when I was engaging in my harlot activity and give the years. Listen here, man. This poor sister, she up here talking about she realized that a guy needed 2 women when she started dating a guy with money or means. No, that is the only type of dynamic you qualify if you are going to have a man with money. You got 4 damn kids, like 3. Let's say you had 3 before you met this last one. I don't know what's going on out here. You don't qualify to be the main. She uses some common sense. She delusional, but she like, if I'm going to get a high value man, I got to be on the side. That's true.
This is wicked. Then they start talking about 100K ain't no money. Stop that, brother. We got to keep this all within context. All right. If we're talking about trying to take over the world, granted. But for a man to date a woman with 4 children, that's absurd. Yeah, he's a fool.
Amen.
Then I started attracting those.
Yeah.
And then I started noticing that they value different stuff. Mm-hmm. They dress different. They talk different. They got something to lose.
And lack self-control so they can have multiple women on the basis of how much they make. Because that's the only opening we having. You're making a certain money, I can understand to a certain extent because of the bread you make.
They can afford it though.
They can afford 2 women, multiple women.
They can afford it.
When you say afford, can we provide emotionally, physically, romantically, spiritually? Are we also including that, or are we just saying?
That's a good question.
Just money.
I mean, I think they did okay.
Because if we want to go back to the wants and needs, if that's his goal, the wants and needs should be.
But see, you keep saying marriage. I think there has to be a woman who wanted to be married. I ain't never wanted to be married.
No, not in the marriage. Because I asked, I'm saying, at what point did you said you started dating men who had the money. Mm-hmm. And then I said, so.
Let's stop for a minute. He up here just capping. All right. I never want to be married.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
I hate when they do this. You can speak from your current position as a 29-year-old woman with 4 kids. You know you don't qualify for anything. All right. But don't say you ain't never wanted to, because that's cap.
Then now this is where the lies come in with her self-awareness. She is moving. She is aware that she has to be the side chick to get a desirable guy, or at least a piece of a desirable guy. She is moving in that way. But with her words, there's still delusion there. Yeah, ain't no you quit. No, you was fired many, many, many moons ago from being married to a guy you desire. Oh, don't get it twisted. She can go get married tonight. But this dude ain't nothing she desire at all. And he love all 4 of her kids. He out there.
Man, and shout out to Ashy Foot Productions. Says, see, I can get someone a baby by midnight.
Aha.
Shout out to Ashy Foots. And Brother Squeegee Kid says, the top 7 to 10% of men make $100K or more. And this goofy host dude sat there and said, that ain't no money.
Gavin X checked him. Yeah, that was a little bit of pandering. Or unless he tried to back her into a corner, but I don't know. That was not accurate.
Yeah, we will have to get the context. I don't know what she was talking about before that, but yeah, come on now.
I think there has to be a woman who wanted to be married. I ain't never wanted to be married.
No, not in the marriage. Because I asked, I'm saying, at what point did you said you started dating men who had the money.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, so at what point was it okay? You said when you started dating a man with money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, is the money the only factor that where he meeting the
At that point in time, it was.
Okay. And then you meet the African with 3. So this is before your 4th child.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like when you because this is communication on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Is the African what brought you to Dallas?
No.
What brought you here again?
I used to just come here all the time.
And you decided to go ahead and move here.
Mm-hmm.
Was you already living in Dallas when you met him on?
No. I was living in Missouri.
When you met the African online?
Uh-huh.
And he was in Dallas?
Uh-huh.
Was he in a relationship then?
Not that I know of.
At what point did he disclose he was?
March of this year.
Huh? So when you met him, how long had y'all been kicking before he said, I got a woman?
No, he didn't say that.
Okay. What'd he say?
He didn't say that, she said it.
She called?
Yeah, she found me. She was already texting my phone. She was already making herself known. I just didn't know who she was. I didn't know who she belonged to. At first, I didn't know who she was.
What's the conversation with her? At some point, everybody agreed.
Everybody didn't agree. Everybody still don't agree.
She don't agree.
Absolutely.
She's the only one who don't agree.
She's the only person.
You're the other woman.
She's kind of the other woman because I was here before she was.
Nah.
He got a kid with her.
Yeah, multiple.
So he was with her first, then he got with you, then he got back with her.
I was first, and then I wouldn't have the kid. So he got with this chick. She ended up having a kid. And then me and him kind of got like, well, we've been hanging out. Let's go ahead and see where we could take it on like a real relationship level. And then, but she knows.
Had you slept with him before? Because you said you had him first. Are we saying that based on conversation or relationship?
She slept with him first.
So she had him first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Man, this woman is so broken and delusional. She's sitting here trying to make sense out of this. You were not first and you are not the main. All right. You were second and you are the side. Accept your role. People say, I didn't want to have the babies. So you didn't want the provisions? All right. You just want to get hunched on all raw and him to bring you disease or something. You don't care. Yeah, I was just trying to get hunched on. I'm going to have these kids by these other men and I'm going to hunch on these men. This is disgusting.
Look, I like a little bit of refreshing Brad Hoodoo in this one here. I likes that. First, she was trying to get us to believe that whoever this scamming ninja is, this African lover man, first they were in a situationship, but that ain't true. He was already, dealing with this other sister, and she like, oh no, we was together first. I had him first, but I wouldn't give him no kudakata. Stop right there, sisters. If y'all ain't never hunched, ain't no way heck y'all call that a relationship. Like, how? Is that what y'all doing today? Y'all are saying y'all go together, y'all going steady, and y'all ain't never bumped hugs and stuff like that? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's how you know. We can go together since we done been together.
Slept with him first.
So she had him first.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just had conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Had you ever met him in person before her?
Mm-mm.
So you the other woman.
I guess if you want to say that.
You the other woman. Okay. I can be transparent.
If you want to.
How old are you?
29.
29. You said the how much a man make is going to create a difference. For children, is there any insecurity that in your mind where you're allowing that? If we're being real.
So when a man typically wants to build a family, not join a family. If it was his choice, he would want to build it and not join it, right? So I know that. So I know that I don't come with just me. I come with me and my kids. So a man has to accept me and my kids. Although he don't have to come in and play I'm your daddy. He didn't got. I don't need that. But if you're gonna come in, you do have to understand what you're coming into, right? So because I come in with it, I feel like I can't be like, I want this and I can't be too stern, because it's like, girl, I gotta come in and spend money on everybody. I gotta come in and I'm paying bills over here for everybody.
Listen, I don't know who this ninja is. I'm trying to think, like, who is this man that's gonna walk in here with a woman with 4 kids? Shout out to the movie Claudine. This ain't a movie, man. This is real life, and this is modern times. This don't even make sense for anybody.
And yeah, listen, shout out to the movie Claudine. We got mixed emotions about that movie over here, SBC Nation. Yeah, listen here. Whenever the brother, what's his name, James Earl Jones, the first time he went to Claudine's house and all them bastards was bouncing off the walls, date canceled, I will see you never. Absolutely not. But she got some common sense. She's saying she understands she can't be too demanding in her demands because she come with all of this baggage, i.e. her children. So that's why she do like, whoa, you got all these kids I gotta pay for, y'all. Don't be telling me I gotta be 6 foot tall. Don't be telling me I gotta make this. F Dubai. Ain't no Gucci, nothing. All right. Walmart at best. So she understands this, but she really don't like it. She don't accept it.
And it's wicked. Like you say, it's one thing to punch, and we know obviously she getting her cheeks clapped. We talking about a respectable man that would go in here, take her serious, marry her, be monogamous to her, right? Take her kids as he is. I can't even fathom this man. He don't exist.
No.
Not that she won't respect. She wouldn't respect him. She would not. There we go. That's the last caveat. She would have to respect him, and she wouldn't.
There you go. She won't respect him because she would acknowledge his sympathetic nature. She's like, whoa, you really running my bathwater, cooking me meals, 4 days a week, and I got all these kids and they don't respect you? So she won't be able to respect you.
Man. And Rachad Media says, I just joined. What am I watching? The Delusional Confession of a Side Chick?
Exactly, OG.
Right on.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe I do give them a little leeway because I know what I come with. So it's like, it's only right that I be a little lenient, because
you do know you the other woman that women despise, right? You do know that, right? Yeah. To an extent.
I guess.
Because what you just described is you'll take a man, if you're gonna take the leftovers to an extent on the basis of your situation, knowing how many kids she got with him?
2.
She got 2. Basically, like you said, he'd rather build than join.
Right.
He been knowing you all this time, but if she called you, I'm pretty sure it was a woman to woman. What's going on?
No. It was hey, you need to leave him alone. Or like, hey, this man got a family.
What's your response?
I said, I don't know who that man is.
What? Why did you deny it?
Because I didn't know.
You didn't know at the time?
Yeah, I didn't know. So I'm like, hey, I think one of your girls got off the leash. I need you to get them back in line.
And what'd he say?
He said, I don't know who that is. I said, well, you do.
So at some point you told him, I ain't gonna go nowhere.
I guess so.
What's the benefit that's keeping you?
Well, we've grown a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, I mean, in the beginning, it was about money. I think we both knew that, but I don't think it's about that anymore.
One of your videos, you said a man can't lead a woman if he don't listen, and he can't love a woman he don't respect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll say this first. Shout out to Green Car Bay. He out there putting in work. Huh? Listen, he got multiple women. She said, hey, this is a bottom B. They call this a bottom B. All right. Shout out to the movie Hustle and Flow. It's hard out here. She said, some woman called my phone. She played it cool. She said, I don't know who that is. because this the bottom B. She ain't gonna tell. Then she called him and said, get your 304s in line. And Green Card Base said, I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know. And she said, you do know. I don't know. And here we are.
He said, relax and assume the hucklebuck position. Listen here. It's two reasons why. Look at her face. She's hardened. There's two reasons why she ain't buying into the drama and blowing up his spot. Meat and money. Those two things to be exact. She like, I ain't about to, she know what's going on. She like, okay. She like, now if I start fussing at this man, he gonna withhold meat and the money that I'm using to pay my bills. That's why the main girl called saying, leave him alone. She like, the main girl like, he ain't taking me out as much. Funds seem to be a little low. Where are they going? To her. That's just, she like, leave my man alone. You hunching him too good and he giving you too much money.
Man. And shout out to Squeegee. Says her life is damn near 12 days of Christmas. 4 kids in total, 3 by 1 guy, 2 baby daddies, and an African named Ashy.
And an African named Ashy.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
I want to expound on that.
Okay, so I feel like a lot of women, they say they want a leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
How can he lead you if he's not listening to where you're trying to go?
Mm-hmm.
So he can't lead you. If you crying, I can't pay the bills, but he ain't got no job, how he leading you? You lead him.
Mm-hmm.
And a woman, I mean, like, we can lead, but we ain't supposed to be, right? And then if he's continuously disrespecting you in every which way possible, do he really love you? Because that's not love. If he's beating on you, putting his hands on you, that ain't love.
Right.
So how many times do a man got to disrespect you before you realize he don't love you?
Do you feel there's any disrespect in the situation you're in?
Has it been disrespect? Yes.
On what level?
Like transparency.
But you stayed after.
I did.
Would you want your boys to do that?
What you mean?
To be in the situation you in with 2 women?
If the women gonna stay,
it's their choice.
It's their choice. You can stay or you can go.
Do you care about how the other woman feel?
No, not really.
Just his.
Because she can stay too. She had the right to stay or to leave. She's been offered. She chooses to stay as well.
They not married?
No. He's already told her he's not getting married.
How long this situation been going on now?
For a year.
It don't bother you at all?
Which part bother me?
That he got 2 women.
No.
Don't nothing bother her. Look into her eyes.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice, and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
Yeah, from my understanding, I think she got 4 sons, 4 son husbands. So at the end of the day, women like her can be as reckless as they want and never have to answer to any consequences. Because at the end of the day, her son shall take care of her to the end of time.
Sad. Another shout out to the Godfather. It is not our kids' jobs to be burdened with taking care of us. I believe as parents, we need to move in a way while we got energy and some vigor in us to move in a way to make it so where when our kids are helping us, it ain't such a financial burden, because that's what it turns out to be. Folks just can't afford to take care of their parents. And that's what Mr. X is talking about. Absolutely not. And here we are. Whoever this African Dundot is, he is him. He telling her who the T.I. is. Supposedly telling another woman got 2 kids back. Ain't no marriage. This ninja is him. He must be CEO of someplace because he out here knocking both of them down. They know about one another. And she like, it is what it is. Long as he come through and treat me how he treat me, we good.
At what point is that clicking in your mind like, I don't even care? How?
Because a man is gonna cheat on you whether you know it or not. At least I know who the woman is. It's a lot of women around here thinking that they not the other woman or they the main and he's probably doing it behind your back. So do you rather him do it behind your back or do you rather?
I'd rather they start speaking directly. Say a man's gonna cheat on me regardless. Or say a man's gonna cheat on women like me. Like, because you are a archetype, all right? A baby mama of 4. Yeah. Say women like us, a man gonna cheat. We can't. And that's a fact. I don't, and he should. I don't think a man should be monogamous to a woman with 4 kids. Absolutely not.
No, when you word it that way, Mr. X, it's true. But the way she said it, absolutely not. And I don't like that. She's trying to validate her decision to deal with the man that's got multiple women by saying, I'm doing this because all of y'all are engaging in it anyway. Y'all just don't know it. That's that Kundra mentality. Abso-freaking-lutely not. No, you doing it because you don't have any other choice. I said it before. If you want a piece of a desirable man, you must share. Ain't nothing but a prophecy being fulfilled. Enjoy.
Or here's another thing you can do. It's a crazy idea. You can manage your kudakata better. Y'all got to stop having these babies outside of wedlock and then expecting great results. No, hang on to your precious goods and you got a much better probability.
Blame your mama for being loose in the crotch.
No.
Do you think all men cheat?
Yep.
Huh?
Based on your experiences?
Based off my experience, based off like me being a child, watching, my daddy do his thing, my brothers, my uncles, my daddy, them friends. So, I was talking to my dad about that the other day.
What your dad say?
Most men cheat.
So you and your daddy, y'all have a relationship since you were little. What'd he say?
About what?
All men cheat.
They cheat, but is he taking care of the household?
That's what your daddy say?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna be frank with you. We got 2 responses from the parents because we have to. I feel like what you experience and what's going on. This is a product of something.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be an environment.
Mm-hmm.
So you agree already?
Yeah.
Which environment? Mom, dad, or both?
Well, both, because I feel like the way that I think, the way that I move is based off both of them.
How was dad?
How was he?
Yeah, when you say
so when I date a man, a lot of women, we look for our daddy in men.
Okay.
So my daddy, he went to work. He took care of the household. We never needed. He spoiled the crap out of me. But he also cheated. He also stayed out late.
There we go. So now you and your daddy gonna start projecting onto all men. These women are broken.
Fuck that.
Right.
I need to live. I need to breathe. I got to take my time and my space for me. The hell with y'all. I suffer too much for y'all.
Mm-hmm. So all these women are suffering. Quit projecting onto younger women. All right. Y'all out here with bastard kids expecting perfect men. It don't exist. Tell people don't move like you and they got a better probability to getting better results. It's just that simple.
We listen, God dang it. Give us the other end of the story. While your father is out here slanging meat, what was your mother doing? I'm serious. If y'all women really want this thing to stop, all this serial cheating, look inward. I promise you, God dang it. Stop looking outward. Look inward. So your mom was getting cheated on. What was she doing? How was she moving about the house? Who was she? That is critical. Sisters, I keep telling y'all, take accountability in your man stepping out. Kev used to say it, and I see it to be true. Men step out due to lack of femininity. Not just because it's another Kuda cat out there. No, we need femininity cooperation. If you ain't dishing that out, you most likely going to get cheated on. Accept it.
And there we go. And more than likely, her daddy is some poon hound. He ain't worth a damn. All right. So we got to stop. We know these men far too well. Like for you to tell your daughter something like that so irresponsibly with no context, like just say all men cheat, but as long as he take care of the house, that's some old. We know these ninjas. Don't say that. Say like Mr. Walker said, majority of men probably cheat, but break it down. What are you doing? It could be lack of femininity and go into all these different things and break it down so that, she don't get cheated on. She can say, okay, now I know the game.
There we go. I kind of resent the idea, we can only teach what we've been taught because I refuse. I was taught what she's talking about Her uncles is my uncles, 100%. But I be dang, how can we not look at bad examples and categorize them as such? I see you out here being a poon hound. I see y'all here jumping out windows. I see y'all here hunching on other men's wives. I see y'all here dodging bullets. I think I'll take another route. Shoot.
And then there's the other side of the coin. We ain't gonna sit up here and act like women don't cheat. This woman here is a cheater. She's committing adultery and some more stuff. So she don't care. These women have no morals. So stop acting like, oh, man cheat, man bad, when we know we done seen the stats. All right. It's like a 2% difference on men and women, cheating.
This sister here, she gets off on the African bombada coming over because she knows the other woman is in agony, wondering where her man is. She's an agent of chaos. Yes, Mr. X.
Yeah. So for every man that cheats, there's a woman like you on the other side of the bed, you harlot.
In the huckabuck.
That's what he did, but home was taken care of. Okay, so let's talk about my mama. My mama was she from my understanding, she asked him to marry her. She was out here cheating too. She gonna say she would, and she was.
Mama, we just did it to you, Mama. We just put you on blast. Go ahead.
And that's why we say there's like a 2% difference. So women are not innocent, shrinking violets, snowflakes, none of that. There's mutual things going on in these relationships.
There you go. Again, shout out to my granddaddy and my grandmama. They both rest in peace. They was out here cheating on one another all crazy all over town. Yeah, two handsome brother, good looking sister. I seen it. I seen, good looking folks take advantage of the superficial. Don't seem to be too many dang on exceptions. Why is that? Like, come on, man, we gotta do better. You can't be a dime and be faithful, huh? That ain't a thing. You can't be a handsome brother liked by most women and have discipline. Do these archetypes not exist?
So I say we done seen this stuff all our lives, going to school and, seeing different people having the same dads, and it starts to manifest the older you get. So what they do now, fine. The kids got to grow up and go to school together. And you'd be like, oh man, you will see 6, 7, 8 different kids all be brothers and sisters and all have different mamas. Like we got us within, 2 or 3 class grades. So it's just madness and darkness.
And then when that dude come up there, y'all don't get it. That the teachers, the female teachers, they know. They're like, oh, that's Mr. Walker there. Yeah, he got 8 kids go to this school by 8 different women, and now one of them teachers trying to be the 9th. That's typically how the heck it goes.
And my mama always dated men with money,
mm-hmm.
right? So she told me the other day, she said, it's like I'm watching my life through my daughter. Everything you doing in life, I did. Mm-hmm. Everything. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the times I'm like, I date men like this because of my mama. My mama always told me if a man ain't got no money, then don't date him. Mm-hmm. If he can't give you nothing, don't date him. Mm-hmm. My daddy the same way. Mm-hmm. What is this man doing for you? Why are you, they both told me to leave both of my baby daddies. They're not doing nothing. So you need to leave them. They're not giving you nothing. You need to leave them. He's not going to work. You need to leave him.
So you done had that mindset before?
I've had I like him
mm-hmm.
before, but that changed quickly.
You waited 4 kids in though.
I know. Cause I think in that area of my life, I was trying to make them into my dad. Come on, I can help you get a job.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I can help you get in school.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, we can grow this business.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to grow them. I was trying to play Bob the Builder.
So when your mom say that, don't date him unless he got money, and your mom did that,
mm-hmm.
we know you agree with it. You said you do.
Mm-hmm.
Does it bother you, like for real, that you have adopted and become a product? Mom single right now?
Well, she's a widow.
She's a widow. How long was mom married?
She went to her last husband.
How many husbands?
Stop.
3.
Stop.
Back to what I was saying. How does it feel knowing your mom saying, I'm looking at my life play out in my eyes, and you knowing?
And here we go. Damn near 90% of the time, same story. People coming from broken homes. Like you said, that's why we come up here yelling from the mountaintop. Because, you know, man, Mr. Walker, we can say we are anomalies in that sense. Because we know what we're looking at. We come from these homes. And 90% of folks end up broken, traumatized with these kind of results. It's unfortunate. People in our own family. So we done seen it too many times.
And what's really amazing, Mr. X, we really up here screaming from the mountaintops, and it benefits the women the most, our cries and screams, because I've said it before, and it's an observation. Men can come from these rough and tumble upbringings, and you can channel it into a burning fire that's going to make you ambitious and make you conquer the world. Women will like it. Your male peers will like it. But as a female, when you are hardened by the projects in the hood, not the same outcome anytime. A hardened woman is not desired by the man she desires. Dead stop. Society does not look at her as if she is the strong, independent woman she claims to be. It's a sickness. These sisters is hurt. We observe them. Look at them. All of them from regular degular to the extraordinary, from Clarissa Shields to sisters like this. Sisters that are born in tough situations. It's pretty much, it's a game over for the most part.
The history of mom and pop, you potentially, it look up 50, 55, 60, no change of course. Do you think about that?
I'm completing what she did younger than what she did, though.
Repeat that again.
So I guess I'm repeating her life faster. So it took her many years.
That's why I wanted you to repeat it. It still don't make sense.
Yeah, but the thing is, everything ain't about being in a relationship, though. What do you want to do in your personal life?
Exactly. Let's stay right there then. Because what do you get to do in your personal life when the energy is being put in other places that don't need to be?
What do you mean by that?
You don't need to be dealing with the African.
Why?
What does he give you that you can't give yourself or get from somebody else that does not have a woman and 2 children?
Well, most of all of them got kids.
Men?
Yes.
You left out one piece though.
Oh, hold on.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
I'm saying, this is anecdotal. This is your life. Say all the men I deal with, all the women like me, because we know 56% of black men are single and childless, and 60% of black men are middle class or higher. So we ain't gonna keep doing this, acting like all black men is broke with kids. And 31% of us are married. So who are you talking about?
You know what's so crazy? We've got so far away from how humans really act. Like, everyone's not meant to mate, men and women. Like, yes, some folks were not pre-selected to procreate. Nature is harsh. But since we have this superficial first world country, anybody hunching. Got special baby, supply closet kids, everybody is hunching. And here we are. So how we wind up with so many women hunching the same guy? Because nature is freaking undefeated. No matter, it's undefeated. It don't matter. You got all these hardworking guys, but it's certain physical attributes they don't have, and these sisters ain't checking for them. They gonna take Dirty Meat Rodney because he's 6'4" and he can borrow his cousin's Hellcat every now and again. That's it. Forget the guy that got a stable job and a pension. He only 5'11" only.
And shout out to Richard Media with the 10 ball. Says, during my early 20s, I used to see one of my dad's sons almost every day. I did not know he was my half brother until homegoing service for my dad's mother.
Holy cow. Holy cow. There you go. But listen to that. Said, I used to see my dad's son almost every day, which Were y'all like working together or something? That's deep. But yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of that go on. I mean, just the paternity in itself, we know that 30% of men on the birth certificate are not the fathers. So we can do what we want with that. It's all a nightmare.
It is what it is. Listen here. If you don't have, a real strong, lovey-dovey, relationship, men and women, this is to the women. I wouldn't be too hung up, on this super monogamy type madness. Seriously, like life be life, and then y'all need to keep it a buck. Shout out to Richard and his daddy.
Man. And Nice says, brother is engaging her well in what we got? What we got?
Engaging well with her intellectual, that's supposed to say?
Yeah.
I'm
guessing. How about this? Is that a word?
Engaging her well intelligent. Oh, it's not intelligently.
Intellectually or intelligently?
Yeah, that's it. Intellectually. Intelligently. Intelligent. Is that intelligent? Oh, shit.
All right. I don't know if it's 2 L's. It might be 1. That was throwing me off. But nonetheless, shout out to Nice. So here we are. Y'all know we D students and dyslexic. Quit playing with us. Here we go.
So all of them got kids.
Men?
Yes.
You left out one piece though. The woman.
Most all of them got that too. And if they single, they date multiple women anyway.
You don't believe you can change that? You honestly stuck on now men gonna do that.
Because you got to go back to when grandma and grandpa them, when Esther Lee was, they had 2 families too.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma them kept quiet because Esther Lee grandpa paid them bills.
Mm-hmm.
And he made sure both households was good. That's why they had a family around the corner. That's why Barbara called Shirley. And this has been going on. This ain't nothing new. It's nothing new at all.
It was just swept under the rug.
Exactly. They was quiet. Us women today ain't quiet. The such and such gonna know that I'm involved with him too, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only difference, is that we just louder.
And in this situation, like, well, you just said that the woman, if she didn't like that, she could
leave. I believe, my opinion, she likes the lifestyle that he provides.
And that's where I was finna go. To be blunt, we're it's 2 women who are benefiting financially more than anything, in a sense, that are staying on the basis of what does life look like outside of the financial benefit, or he controlling to an extent. And he done created an atmosphere where if there is separation, you have to contemplate, okay, I'm going to have to do because I'm going to have to.
But I think that's more on her end and not mine, because he know I don't need him.
Then what is your benefit?
I just I like him genuinely. Like we hang out, we vibe, we good. To me, it ain't about stability anymore, because I've reached a level of stability where he knows I don't need him that way anymore.
Then what are you there for? If you don't need stability, if you want to look for somebody to vibe and hang out, why not you got how many boys, how many girls?
All boys.
And that's what I'm saying. This woman got 4 kids. So that's my thing. He talking to her as if she some young woman without kids. You know what I mean? Trying to get through to her. She is playing her position. It's a woman with 4 kids. She's a side piece at best.
There ain't nothing else here with this sister. Like, shout out to this brother, but she knows her position. Yeah, I don't know why. What is he trying to do? Trying to get her to admit that she's only there for meat and money. He's like, why are you there? Why are you still there? What can
it's like Captain Obvious, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What is he providing that another guy without children or another woman can provide? Height, meat, money. It's a bunch of things. It's a list. That's why she's there. She's getting satiated. Little man in the boat, most likely.
That's it. So it's wicked.
Shoot.
All boys.
You got 4 boys who gonna eventually peep what's going on.
Oh no,
they know what's going on.
It's my son say all the time, my mama got sense.
You believe in generational curses?
Mm-hmm.
You believe in passing down? It's been passed down to you, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
You okay with passing it down to your boys?
Passing what down?
Why you think about it? That's an automatic no. Do you want to pass generational curses down to your kids? What you talking about? Hell no. What do you mean? Like, y'all so wicked. Yes. Most folks do want to pass this stuff down to their kids, which I don't understand why y'all don't want y'all kids to be better. I want my kids to be astronauts, great things. All right. Much better than they Paul.
This is where I got to give my mama credit. My mama did not want me to be the men she was taking advantage of. She just said her boys, mistake. She said her boys tell her all the time, Mama, you got simps. My God. My God. No, the African dude ain't no simp. He got it messed up. He out here having his way with your mama. Most unfortunate. But yeah, they do want to pass that down. You, as a woman, as a loving mother, you want your kids coming home, whining and crying to you, or your grown kids said, oh, mama, this woman done took all my money, you know, because I loved her. You want to pass down that curse to your kids, as the brother asked?
I mean, you're a single mom with 4 kids. Your parents clearly ain't ish. Like, y'all got accountability is kryptonite. So for her to acknowledge this, then she got to sit here and acknowledge that she is cursed. And she's like, I ain't cursed. I'm sitting pretty. But no, acknowledge our existence, please.
Please and freaking thank you.
Lack of self-control. Let's start there.
I'm going to say something.
They're going to do it anyway.
They're going to do it anyway.
But you cool with not giving yourself the ability to say, you want to, my daddy, for instance, when I wanted to start selling dope, my brother was already hustling. I tell my daddy, man, you turn my brother on, you know, I need my own, but he ain't breaking bread with me. My daddy turns me on to a major drug dealer. When I'm in the cell, my dad, eventually, the things he contribute, even from being in the penitentiary, I feel help lead me up into the cell.
Mm-hmm.
When I finally do get to ask him, why did you do that?
But you asked him.
He said something similar to what you said. He said, because I felt like if I didn't do it, you was going to go find a plug anyway. Me.
That's wicked. God. These are some of the worst curses. All right. This, like you said, we know too much. Ain't no way in hell these ain't never going to be conversations with my children. And people say, you never say never. Bull jive. All right. We know too much. We got too much information. We done seen too many people fall to the wayside. You talking about introducing your kids to the plug, putting y'all daughters on the pole, letting y'all kids hang out with R. Kelly. Y'all crazy as hell. What is wrong with y'all?
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all ninjas is crazy. I thank God I knew I was protected. You know, I got a story when I was young and dumb. If Bonquisha could use that excuse, so can I. I found myself in a rage, and I was going to go get me a toolie. I was going to go handle me some business. So I went to the local Connect, said, let me hold something. And you know what? Unlike his daddy, this dude that was my peer, not my elder, my peer, had enough sense and love for his brother to say, you got too much going on in your life. I can't do it. Not that I won't. I can't be partially responsible for your downfall. Because if I hand you this, I'm part of this madness. And I didn't find none nowhere else. Thank God to that goofy dude. But times have changed. That was like I said, that was my peer. That's your father, man. That's painful. Men, understand something. Men cannot hide from their, what is it? They can't hide from their conscience. I'll put it that way. Like, there's no way a father can connect his son to a plug that's going to be detrimental, land him in prison or grave, which will land him in a jail cell, and do that with a light heart. That's got to weigh on you forever.
Listen, I would rather perish. All right. Ain't no way in here I'm about to introduce my son to the plug. That I would rather, yeah.
Ain't no way around it.
Me, as a grown man at this point, I'm 25, 26, 27, I still say, but you gave your child the ability to say, my daddy turned me on to it, versus you giving yourself the ability as a parent to say, I told you not to do that. I told you.
But no, you can't sit here and say, I told you not to do that, right? That's why I say we know too much. We got to put ourselves in position where we are resourceful and we are able to lead our sons in the right direction, and all of our children. You know how to do things. You can do this, son. I can take you to this school. You want to work on cars. You want to be an electrician. All right, you into, software engineering. All this stuff we got at our fingertips. AI, Chat GPT. We can figure this stuff out. But to point them to the dope man, absolutely not.
Yeah, thank you. We got way too much stuff. Thank God for our journey. We Gavin X now, we do not have to continue these vicious cycles, and it's already happening. Yeah, my son don't know nothing about this. He know about home repair, automotive repair, you know what I'm saying? Proper use and handling of a firearm. These type of things. And we can't help but look back at our upbringing and be like, wow, what a difference. Or, hate to say what if, but how far ahead would we be if we actually had, especially men, some men in our lives that were really worth the dang. Shout out to some of the guys. There were some, but not enough, god dang it.
Right.
This is where it was going to land you versus helping me get there. Would you rather create prevention and allow them to make the choice in their process, or help the process?
I mean, I ask some questions all the time. They still young, but I'd be like, do y'all want to get married? My 8-year-old said, I ain't marrying nobody. I'm not sharing my money with nobody. I'm only going to buy you a house, and that's it. My oldest say,
egregious.
Well, I got a wife, but she's still gonna pay some bills.
You listen to both of them responses. What you hear? I don't want. You know where I'm going?
It's about finances.
I don't want what I see my mama's involved in.
Well,
do you think that?
No, I don't.
The first one said, I ain't give my money to nobody. The second one said, she got to go to work. I ain't saying that you don't work. I'm saying they don't want what your mama said. Don't fool with them if he ain't got no money. They looking at, I ain't finna deal with it. They want what I have.
Okay, I get what you're saying, because my son be like, they are simps. Like they they give my mom whatever she wants.
See what I'm saying? Is that now we're saying they. Who are they? See what I'm saying? Come on now.
They is they.
And there you go. And it's a strong possibility, these boys gonna want the opposite. They will divest. All right, they gonna walk up in the house with Becky or something. They might walk up in the house with another ninja. We don't know. Y'all be steering them so far away from the nest. We don't know what the outcomes will be.
Man, oh man. That's why I often say my wife had an unfair advantage, Mr. X. I was never exposed to such non-sexual femininity. And she beat me all upside my head with it. Like, cause ain't no way in heck I was searching for that. But I thank God for his tender mercy and grace. Yeah, I stayed on course, my baby. Kuta kata only.
So you kind of open with your lifestyle with your kids?
I mean, they around.
Did you experience that growing up as well? Was your mama open? Did you?
After, yeah.
How old would you say you were?
14 when her and my dad got a divorce.
How long were they married?
I was like 3 when they got together, 2. So.
How long was the second marriage? Do you know?
That was the second marriage. The first marriage was before I was even born.
Okay, how long was the third before he passed?
Maybe like 2 years, 3 years.
2 years, 3 years. And how long was yours?
About 14 days.
14 days. That is a record.
Yep.
Got to be.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you went to Vegas and woke up and realized you got drunk or wasted, or you was on that pink cocaine like did in there and realized you needed an annulment. 14 days.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about the African. But how long ago was this?
From the time we got married.
How long ago was it when you was married for 14 days?
A year ago.
A year ago.
Yeah.
And how long you been dealing with the African?
Longer than that. Way longer than that. Since like 2020.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna slow her down for a minute. All right, it's a long interview. We might have to do it in 2 parts. We actually are. We're gonna stop her here for now because she's talking a lot, and we're gonna pick it back up. But she's 29 with 4 kids. All right, her sons, they gonna be son husbands for life. He's the one said, "Mama, I'm gonna buy you a house." And yeah, she was like, "Oh yeah, what you gonna do?" She shamed the other ones. You ain't gonna buy Mama a house? Mama need 4 houses. I need all y'all to buy me a house.
You buy Mama a house. You get Mama her G-Wagon or S-Class. You get Mama her expensive dog. And you give Mama a weekly allowance. And Mama gonna be all right by the sweat of y'all's brow. But don't y'all worry about getting y'all no woman. Mama y'all woman. Effing yuckity. F a shout out. No shout out to the son husbands and the wife moms. God dang it, that's gross.
That's just wicked. So here we are. And shout out to cute nerd. Says been a member 4 months. She's accepted her role as a side chick.
Wholeheartedly. Yes.
Yes. Shout out to you. And shout out to Naive. Stomped us out with this. Brother is engaging her well intelligently.
There we go. Intelligently.
Real dyslexia. So when you see all them L's there, I was seeing 3 L's for a minute. So that's real dyslexia. I'm trying to tell you. Or 3 I's. That's why I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's a real thing. I hate that. I'll be sitting there and I'll see a word and I'll go ahead and try to spell it. And I'm always mixing letters up. I just sit there and be mad at myself. So I accept it. I accept my limitations. That's powerful.
And cute and red with the 10 ball. All my life, my mama told me one dude was my dad, and that wasn't my stepdad. Then when I was 18, she told me it was someone else. It made me choose sides. My grandma was worse. They both resemble her.
Absolutely freaking outrageous. I got a similar story. My mom told me so many dudes was my dad, girl. I just said, stop. You don't know. I don't know. Don't nobody know.
It's a real thing. Like you said, we know guys, buddies growing up, finding out who their fathers was. We in high school and stuff. So that's a real thing, Just women come clean. All right. It's only a matter. I mean, I guess a lot of times you really don't. Like a lot of us simply go to the grave, never truly knowing who our fathers may be. Either we believe a lie or we just don't know at all. But that's why we sit here talking about family and marriage and doing it the right way so that we know, pretty much with certainty if you're doing it right. So, yeah.
Because one thing we are learning, it causes a huge mental and spiritual disconnect amongst grown men. Shout out to Kurt Franklin and who are Lil Scrappy, all these celebrities that brought this stuff to the limelight. All the guys on the Pivot podcast with all the athletes. Men now are talking about it. We are the generation of bastards for the most part. And we telling y'all, men growing up without that connection to a father, with our Y chromosome increased this question mark. And we got to try to who is that? What is this other part of me? It causes mental instability. We are letting y'all know, but they don't seem to care. But y'all, when it's all said and done, y'all can't say we didn't warn y'all.
Well, there you go. Like you said, things is getting worse. All it takes is one generation to break the cycle. Like I see it in my own family with, my mom and her siblings. They all got the same mom and dad, all 5 of them. But then in one generation, fractures, both of foes, and just rogue mercenaries. It's like, you see these people who can all sit here and they can talk about their parents and say, hey, mama, daddy. You see that's a real thing. That needs to be in our lineage. We can't be sitting here talking about my mama, your daddy. What, you know what I mean? It's so effed up. It's wicked.
I'm telling you, it troubles me when I'm in the pickup line picking up my kids. When I'm picking up my kids, I could say the walkers, and they call the walkers out to get in the car. But for a lot of multiple kids, you got to say first and last names, because even though they got the same mama, ain't got the same daddy. I mean, the numbers are freaking staggering, man. But yeah, that like what you just described, Mr. X, saying, our grandma, our granddad. Shout out to my wife, like sitting there, listen to her talk about and describe her family dynamic. Like, I'm like, oh, you got a grandma and granddad on your mom and dad's sides. You got 2 grandmas, 2 granddads. If you notice, when I say my grandma and granddad, talk about one side, only one side most of us know of, and that's mama's side. I can't fathom 2 grandmas, 2 granddads. Wow, that sounds like wealth.
Gynocracy.
Execute Order 66.
So, these are the falling outs of Planned Parenthood, the crack era, welfare, all these programs that were set up to break up the family. But here we are trying to put the family back together.
And we are. But some folks getting left behind. You see that? That's the part that the hood, the ghetto don't like. In order to bring this family back together, some of us damaged bastard children, men and women, are going to get left to the freaking wayside. Some of us are casualties because of the way our parents and grandparents moved. It's an unfortunate truth.
Man. And shout out to Q, the old one, says Mr. Walker had as many dads as he had jobs. Dang.
At least 3-4 of
them. Shout out to Q. So here we go. As far as her, we're going to put her in the sub for now.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond, wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah,
man. Yeah, listen, shout out to who that was. Said they grandma was 18 for 1 and mama was 4 for whatever. See, that's crazy. They would say a woman is insane to have all those kids by one guy. You got to spread them out. That's effing nasty. I've heard that. I've heard my female elders talk like that. Spread them babies out, have them young. Ugh.
Yeah, like I said, we got to break all that. And, it ain't about being perfect either. So, it's one thing, everybody make mistakes, but at the same time, how are you moving now? So you can always look back. It's all about atoning. So obviously there's some stuff you can't come back from, but yeah, it ain't about perfection. And it's about teaching the younger generations not to make our mistakes, all of us. So we just got to hang our hat on that. Like, can't be like, oh, do it because I did it and I want to look at myself as perfect. No, I done messed up too, and don't do it.
Yes. See, that's why I keep saying they don't get it. There's beauty in the struggle. There's beauty in correcting your mistakes. There's power and beauty in atonement. Your life you should exude it. Folks shouldn't have to sit here and wonder. We talk about that. All these date contestants talking about they want this, they want that now. Are you living a life of atonement to qualify for what you want now? Absolutely not.
So here we are. And we got some super chat.
Shout out to Project Leroy. Says the wicked part is when the child applies for a replacement social security card and they find out another guy, not their father, is named. Wow. Yeah.
Shout out to Project Leroy.
Appreciate you, EV Ray. Says men don't create bastards. Men are accomplices. Okay. I don't know. That's tough.
Shout out to Ebony Dean. Come through sponsoring the show with $30 in the cash out. She says Seahawks to the Super Bowl. Shout out to SBC. We won.
I knew she was coming through. Shout out to Ebony D and her beloved Seahawks. There you go.
Shout out to all the Seahawks fans right now. I know y'all turning up. Y'all somewhere in the church just.
Here we go. Super Bowl. Who we got? We got the Seahawks going to the Super Bowl, and who? The Patriots?
Yeah, I think the Patriots. But that's 2 weeks from now. So there'll be no football next week. So I know y'all going to be bored. And then the following week, that's the Super Bowl. And then it's all over. So then y'all stuck with SBC.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
But in the meantime, we're going back to Neferatu.
The undead dating coach.
Based out of New York. Are you from New York?
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx.
Hey, welcome in, beauty. Hi.
I'm in my nightgown. I was in here making dinner.
Okay. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes.
Alrighty. So what brings you up?
So,
okay.
Hey y'all. So I did Now That's TV. Ghetto ad.
This is not the surprise, y'all.
So I don't feel like I have a problem meeting men. I'm sorry, y'all. I was cooking dinner. That's why I'm in the kitchen. But I don't. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Please exit and come back when I'm done. Thank you. Sorry, I had to get rid of my baby. So I don't feel like I have a problem meeting men. I also just graduated with my law degree, my minor in psychology.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. This is my third degree. I feel like I've always prided myself in getting a good education. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I like hood and GGAs. But that's my problem.
Yeah, that's your vibe. And you also seem wild and crazy. That's also your vibe. Like you like to turn up.
Yeah, she come up here, go put a bra on. This like a young Ronnie. All right, what's wrong with y'all in the kitchen? Just acting wild. You was on Baddies or some TV show, but you say you got 3 degrees. But what are you putting into use? You got kids running around. You've been on Baddies. You got these degrees. You tatted up. What the hell are we looking at?
Not a relationship. Black slope ride. Only for experienced players only. Dead stop. Nothing else to say. You heard Ash. You seem wild and lit. Indeed. She got more tattoos than me. Wild and lit. She like a little pain with her pleasure. All right. Done and done.
But I don't like disrespectful men. And I will say that I'm a deep person. So I articulate myself very well. And I feel like I philosophize a lot. So I feel like I need a man that is deep. So I haven't had a problem meeting I guess like a wealthy man, because I feel like that's what every woman wants. But
what type of wealthy man? Because there's different type of wealthy men, right? There could be like the inner city, the hood, the scamming wealthy man. Or
I don't want that. I already had that. Like
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
right. So what are you looking for? What's the archetype that you're looking for?
Like he has to be stable mentally and emotionally and financially, because I'm all 3 of those things.
Okay.
But so I've dated men in my school. We obviously had the same passions, same dreams. But I just feel like I'm bored. Like, you're boring. But then I could talk to, someone from the club, and
but does boring just may mean this is not familiar. This is not what I'm used to. That's what that is. That's what.
She want nug. She said, I talked to these men. Y'all boring. They want Tupac in the suit. We've been talking about this all night. All right. And she up here. This ain't even Cardi B. This like cardio. All right. I don't know what the hell this is. Just stank.
One of these modern day baddies. It's egregious. Like, come on, if you are going to be a baddie, are you going to at least name or give yourself that title? Can you appeal to the superficial like no other? Meaning be fit as a fiddle. Be giving all the superficial all. Not you like, you got a little spare tire there. You ain't such a freaking baddie. You ain't bad enough for the headache you are given, is what I'm saying. Because she is hell. Ain't nothing here. She talking about wealthy guys, all his hand movements. This is hunching. This is situationship bay.
He said Cardi T Moo. I like that one.
Sitting at a table and they're talking about politics. I'm like, can you tell me like the craziest thing you ever did in your life?
But you just said you like to talk about philosophy and the earth and how the universe is.
A little bit, but like you gotta be ghetto and classy, not just one.
Tupac in a suit, Ghost from Power. All right, we're going to talk about a little bit of sophistication, mostly ratchet-ish though. All right, but we can talk about a little bit of stuff. I don't know. We can talk about a star. Look at that. That's the Big Dipper. Okay, that's intellectual. You know what I mean? Ain't that something? The Big Dipper and what else? What else up there?
She trying to have you dip. She trying to have you dip. So, all right. This is that FUBAR madness. It's been a while since one of these sisters came up here claiming that they are turned on by, sapiosexual. They are only stimulated, by stimulating conversation. Hellcat Nug ain't talking about astrology. He ain't talking about, pyramids in the Grand Canyon. Stop. That's all she want to do. There you go. That's her idea of philosophizing, as she said, and hood talk. You can sit there and say, yeah, what's your sign? Oh, I'm a Gemini. That means I'm this. That's it. Now let's get ghetto. Yeah, you got the new J's? Yeah, I got them. That's cool. You want a hunch? That's the date. Star sign, you got the new J's? Pull your meat out.
Like, I need one that meshes with both.
Okay, like a ghost from Power. Okay.
Yes. So where can I find Ghost?
Okay, I would think when I think of
This is crazy as hell. Y'all watch too much TV. Put the phones down. Put the internet down. Turn the cameras off. Turn your TV off. What Kendrick say? Turn your TV off. Turn your TV off. Hell, I want a Ghost from Power. And she start clocking. Where can I find this fake person? This is a whole character on TV.
I got the closest thing I've seen in real life to the dude that goes from Power. Got an uncle. All right. I got an uncle, and he was kind of moving like that. All the women loved him. He was very active out here in the streets, very much. And these dudes aren't even close to being loyal. I got stories. I might start telling the Patreon. I'm telling you, I got uncles that was like Cameron in his prime, and I'm telling you, I didn't seen it. These women are diamond does. I didn't see my uncles bringing sisters like this home from the club, take them down in the basement. That's it. That's this woman. She was somewhere hunching in some D-boy's basement with a snake around her neck.
those type of guys, and I've said this before, I think of the guys from Earn Your Leisure. They have those type of seminars. They have those type of events. Do you guys know the podcast Earn Your Leisure? They attract those type of men. Chat, let me know. Yeah, there's a podcast. They're saying yes. Go to one of their events. Earn Their Leisure. Yes, it's like a podcast around finance. You need to go to one of their events.
Okay, Urban Leisure.
Earn Your Leisure.
Earn Your Leisure.
Earn Your Leisure. Let's go. Yes, earn your, yes.
The suit and tie kind of guy, he ended up boring me, and I'm just like, what are we talking about? Like, it's good to. Sorry, it's like good for me to be able to have an intellectual conversation with you.
And yeah, Ashley, you way off base. Why y'all keep saying that? Kundra used to say that. What? Those dudes are not street dudes. They are just black men who dress urbanly. Y'all think because somebody dress a certain way or wear a baseball cap that they from the hood? Stop doing that. Those dudes are educated, intellectual. I don't even think they claim to be anything else. So she's talking about Ghost. We talking about Ghost from Power. He was in the streets, but he also was business. He was doing it the legal way and illegal way. So they want somebody who's successful on both ends, got that street edge, really about that life, not somebody that's black and look the part. But like she said, they're going to bore her.
Kev used to talk about this, and I believe it to be true. Women don't like to be bored. Gotta keep them on their toes pleasantly. And there you go. Her dealing with a good old wholesome blue or white collar gentleman. Boring. Coming home, nothing eventful happened. You know what I mean? Just come home and it's just quiet. And like I said, nothing eventful. But when the D-boy come home from work, he might come home rushing through the door, running from the ops, had a little package. That gets the Kuta Kata roused up. But Mr. Boring suit and tie, what you do today, huh? None, move some paperwork, make up with deals. What's for dinner? But Nug coming through with drama, maybe a little shootout, maybe run from the cops. It gets them going. It's provocative.
But I feel like, and this sounds crazy, like I want a man I don't want a man, but I feel like I bond more with a man that has come from where I've come from, like my kind of background. It's okay to come from a certain kind of background and then do better for yourself. But when I talk to the men that has come from a more affluent background, I just feel like, but I feel like that's the kind of man I need to end up with if I'm going to be in this career. I can't have like nobody slinging drugs. So
no, unless
in the end. So here we go. Let's talk about it. Right now and forever, she always going to have somebody mashing her meats, but she want that Dr. Boyce. So in the end, she looking for one of you simp ninjas, and more than likely she will get you. And y'all going to come raise these bastards, and y'all got to deal with the traumatized weenie past, and y'all got to catch the black pills because she's still going to be sleeping with ninjas from the past. Yeah, she going to get you.
She said it perfectly like you did, Mr. X. She said, these are the guys I need to end up with. That's man, that's so disrespectful. If I'm a wholesome, nerdy guy, a boy type individual, take offense to that. You're not about to come over here with that used up cat. And yes, used up. You out here, she like roughneck ninjas. Y'all ain't out here tummy to tummy missionary, getting that thing stretched out. And now you want to bring this tormented Kudakata over to Moist Boyce. And he gonna love it. I hate that.
It's wicked work. Man.
Appreciate you, Evie Ray. Says, men don't, we got that one. Oh, we love them. Appreciate your deep thoughts. Says she lying. The law school or any legitimate organization wouldn't let her represent like that. I guess.
They all lying.
You a liar.
That's a lie. All right. And shout out to Divine. I see you dropped her IG. We definitely gonna check that out.
Oh boy.
you get like an OG. And when I say OG, that means someone who's already been out there in the world. They're older. They're ready to settle down. They allow you to be yourself. The chill guy with quiet authority. That's the type of man who's older. That's what you need. Old school. Yeah. Like, oh, you gotta go to like the all white parties or like the Tuesday, I don't know, margarita days. They're saying right. Yeah. Like that's the vibe you need.
And they all in the comments talking about me from this Ratchet TV show I did. I did Ratchet TV and got paid. In my normal life isn't loud and ratchet. Like, that's fun.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
You a liar.
That's a lie. Show us the check. Got paid what? If you got paid something substantial, you would have said it. You want to just sit paid, you would have said they dropped a bag. I got 10 grand or whatever the case. All right, you ain't get paid nothing to go on baddies. We don't even know you. Who is this?
I'm pretty sure the Ratchets know her, or the perceived Ratchet. Shout out to our dear friend G-Nell. Who is she, G-Nell? Yeah, 10 wax for how they be getting exploited on Zeus Network and all this bull jive. 10 wax ain't it. These sisters don't have the ability to separate their real life from their social media life. It's one and the daggone same. Or you lying? Pick one. Either you a liar or you are just as ratchet as we believe.
Man, that she got paid, man.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
But I need someone to also be serious.
But the thing is, too, is you're telling me you want one thing, and maybe you do want that, but I still feel like it'll be cute for 10 minutes, and then you're ready to go back to what you're used to. I don't think it's out your system is what I'm saying.
Well, it needs to be because a girl about to turn 30 next month, so it needs to go somewhere.
But if that was the case, then the guy that you were sitting with on a date, you would have said, you know what? I'm going to go with this. Although it's out of my comfort zone and I'm bored, I'm going to go with this. But you didn't.
Yes.
So that tells me you're not ready.
I don't know. I want to be ready. My mom was married with 12 kids at my age. Like, I am unmarried. Yes, I got my own. Obviously, we're all grown. We should have our own. But I adopted my daughter, and I just feel like that kind of man that I'm used to, like, you're not about to be around my kid, and I need a man that can be around my child now.
Right.
It's my hair, honey. I'm about to put the bonnet on.
What? This is wicked. Another woman coming from some kind of wild. You adopted a kid for what? Was it one of your siblings' kid? You got to give more context. Why? And it's another woman with them bow ties on her cabinets, which is egregious. I see all y'all doing it now. And yeah, she adopted a kid. Now she's looking for a stepdaddy.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna touch on those above the stove cabinets. I don't know what the heck is going on. I ain't never see that combination of brushed nickel, made up against just blonde wood. Like, just looks very weird, but nevertheless, never the freaking less. So yeah, if you have adopted one of your siblings, kids, one of your niece or nephews, honorable glory to you. But be very specific when you say that. I would have to imagine that holds a lot of weight. It's like, hey, this, I got my daughter / niece here. I adopted her. My sister passed away. Totally different. That's totally different. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got to deal with this young girl's father the way I would have to deal with the girl's father if it was your baby's daddy. Totally different. He can come over and chill. Big deal at all. But it's also going to hinder you finding the man you want. You should be childless, essentially, but you've adopted. We ain't touched on this a while because it don't happen too often. It's not too intelligent being a modern woman like her, wanting to find a desirable man, and now you got this kid tagging along. I don't know. Appreciate you, Evie Ray. Says, if it were men mostly, it'd be more baby daddies. I see what you're saying. Evie. I guess. Appreciate your deep thoughts. So I guess these ratchet TV programs had more of a negative effect than I imagined in all my ancient years. Not ancient deep thoughts.
Shout out to deep thoughts.
Appreciate you, Evie Ray. What you got? Says it's more baby mamas than dads. So they created, I got you. But they dating, they hunting on the same dudes. Nug ain't no accomplice. Listen here. Appreciate your deep thoughts. Says I got to take a shot of my ears after this.
Yeah, this is crazy. Shout out to Cardi Z, whatever y'all call her.
Sorry.
No, don't put the bonnet on. No.
Not right now, but when I'm finished feeding my child and put my child to bed, nightgowns on, bonnet on.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like you're telling me you met the guy, you met the type of guy that you want, but then you said no. So that tells me again, you're not ready.
More than once, to more than one of them. That's the problem. So I guess it's a mindset change that I really need, that I guess I need to look for within myself. Then
it's just a matter of I'm ready and I'm serious. And I think you know what you need to do. I think you know what to do and how to do it very well. I don't think that's the issue for you at all. If anything, men are like, oh, here comes trouble. That's what they're thinking.
And that's sometimes what they think. And I'm really like in a relationship, I feel like I communicate very well. Like, not to say I never had toxicity in me, but I'm at the point now that if I see a red flag, I don't need to stick around to go through the red flag. I'm just like, it's not for me.
You are the red flag. Like, when a man look at you, they are immediately thinking recreational use only. Like, I would clap cheeks and that's it. Look at you, the tattoos. It's coming off as very traumatized. A lot of weenies pass. Only a simp will take you serious.
Please, sisters, understand that. Please and thank you. That is how we perceive all of this upper body ink, all of these forearms and chest murals, throat tattoos, mileage, other ninjas imprinting on you and leaving what's left, skin and ink. That's a perception. Whether or not it's true don't really matter if people are treating you that way. You see that? That ain't necessarily true. I could be covered head and toe in tattoos and be a virgin. would be stupid of you, depending on what you want out of life.
But, you know, I kind of have my own, a little bit of red flags. Okay, it's kind of, you know, like not too many, like.
Okay, she said I'm a little toxic. I'm a little toxic. Okay.
Like I don't want you breaking my things and putting hands on me. Like that's crazy. But
right. But we can yell and scream and make up.
Yeah, like tell me you leaving and walk out the front door.
Absolutely.
But don't go nowhere.
Right. She ain't ready for the serious. She ain't ready for nothing serious. She ain't ready. Come back when you're serious, okay? That's what I want you to come back. Come back when you're serious.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, beauty. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. Yes. When the girls are ready, the girls are ready. She's not ready yet. She's not ready yet. I think when you know and when you're ready, you'll let go of all your past, you know, all that past stuff.
Man, listen, toxic is hell. She said, yeah, walk out the door, tell me you leaving, do this, do that. That's foreplay. They have no other methods of communication. This is the only way they know how to get in the mood. Let's fight and then let's hunch and do it again.
Absolutely not. To real men, drama and stuff like that don't get us excited. No. You're going to get flats and meat. You gotta want to be. No, absolutely not. No, ain't talking about I'm leaving, then don't leave. That's some sympathetic mess. As a dude, don't do that. Don't make idle threats. Don't make threats at all. I'm leaving. Go outside the door and don't leave. Now she knows she got you. It's like, oh, this nigga want to leave, but he can't. He whipped. Now she wants you to show her that you whipped by that kuda kata. Men, don't fall for it.
Man. So here we are. Nonetheless, as far as this woman here, she definitely Glaze approved.
You're welcome, Evie. You're welcome.
So here we are.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Yeah, listen, ain't nothing good about being toxic, especially as no woman. I think men should be pleasantly toxic.
I'll say this is her her IG here, whoever. Yeah, IG. So she looked totally different on here. This is she done up. So she was at home all busted. You're gonna go here and be fooled with the catfish.
Absolutely not. All you need to see is that upper arm tattoo. Don't need to know nothing else. No, look, she getting a tattoo right here.
Yeah.
Getting another one.
Just get inked up.
What is wrong with y'all?
What is this? Look at that back there. Who that? Ashy foot?
Y'all wonder why dudes only want to put meat all up and through y'all when all y'all showing is yeeks. Just yeeks, just a yeek walk.
So what? She got some kind of body work done. Look at this ninja. He's sitting there. Who that? Oh,
why he stepping? I like the way he stepped like that. He crossed over his foot trying to get to the yeeks.
So, like I said, she's very sexual. All right, she want the meat,
and she getting it.
Look at her.
She want a quarter zip guy.
Exactly. Now, she did say that. So, you know, she used to be out there in them streets. Now she's not so much.
I don't know. I'm too conventional in my ways. I don't know nothing about it. And actually, that's not true. I know too much about it. I ain't no peace here. This type of woman just like to start fights for no reason. Shout out to my wife, man. I like a woman that just say pleasant things to you for no daggone reason. She gonna pick a fight for no reason. Why you in the bathroom so long?
Yeah, this woman here.
I used to be a hoe, but I ain't now no more.
Experienced players only.
So there y'all go. If you are interested, her IG, go ahead. Do some infield journalism.
G Honda, unless you scared, per usual. Appreciate your OG deep thoughts, always coming through. Says simps are sick. They don't even have the manhood to even teach these ratchets. And social catastrophe. Uh-oh.
So here we go. We keeping it moving. Shout out to Sister Jazz. The dating market is dysfunctional and transactional.
She got a goofy face. I can't stand her.
All right, this is going to be my last time addressing anything surrounding this OnlyFans stuff because there's too many comments and messages saying the same thing, and I don't even know where this narrative came from. Me and Christopher decided to do OnlyFans together. Those of you that are my real supporters that been watching and been in my live videos know me and Christopher been talking about doing OnlyFans for months. We created months worth of content specifically for OnlyFans. When everything that happened, I decided to still do OnlyFans. He gave me permission to still use his content for my OnlyFans. Never in life did I decide to do OnlyFans because I got my heart broken. I don't even know where that narrative came from. As far as my baby daddy joining my OnlyFans, I started getting requests for up to $1,500 requesting partner content. Obviously, I wasn't going to use that nigga. I was going to go to the nigga that I know has good D for show without having to catch another body. I know my baby daddy has good D. That D was so good it made me forget that I already had multiple baby daddies. So any D that's good enough to make me forget that I already have multiple baby daddies is some demon D.
This is Jazz. I think she's 30 years old. She got 5 kids, custody of 4, by multiple men, one of which she said be piping her down, and she likes it. So here we are.
And this is why we tell guys don't be dealing with women like this. They got multiple baby daddies. You heard her. Soon as y'all have a fight or an argument falling out, she going to stay with her auntie. And her auntie is her baby daddy that she likes his meat. Abso-freaking-lutely egregious harlots.
That was the perfect D to use for OF. And I made so much money in less than a week off of them videos. So let's just cut that narrative.
And she said somebody requested her $1,500 to do partner. They said, we tired of seeing you play with that rose. Bring some meat in here. Y'all wilding. I don't know. A lot of y'all be lying. So a lot of these women come up here lying. We can't. But a lot of times we just like to take it at face value for the sake of it.
Ain't got no choice. Ain't about to do in the journalism. Ain't about to go in and see and find out. Absolutely not. Unless you got something free to do some journey. Yeah. But god dang it, no. We come from, Gavin X and I come from a generation and a culture. We scoff and laugh at ninjas that dare pay for computer love. Man, get your life together. You sit here and put your credit card information so you can go ahead and play with some lotion.
Yeah, that's wicked work. Like somebody said, yo, I need to see somebody come in here and smash you. Not me, another ninja.
Digital cuck?
That I started doing OF because I got my heart broken. I don't know where that came from because the idea to do OnlyFans was made between me and that man that y'all are saying broke my heart, and now I'm doing OnlyFans. No. Y'all know I'm too much of an open book. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna just tell you, but just stop making stuff up because if you didn't hear me say that, it's not true.
Baby mama! The daddy trying to spin the block and get Miss Gina back.
Show how they do, how they act, see with the men, they want you back. No? Now, hi, if you're new here, my name's Jazz. I just keep.
That's him. Some little sawed off ninja. He up in there. 9 times out of 10, it's his nug. Piping her down, baby.
No bread, no water, just meat.
And that's it. Her words, not ours, but here we are.
Sick work. We're rocking when you need her. This is the scene when your man got to stop over at his baby mama's house and check on little Nuglet. This is what she got on. She in the kitchen making his favorite dessert or meal in her little, satin-esque little nightie, and she throwing ass. As soon as she walk in the house, she ain't got nothing on up under there, and she stay bending over. Yeah, Ninja's going, look at that pathetic Ninja. Going, look at her, he all. Can I have a smidgen? Can I have a smidgen of Kudakata?
So here we are. This is crazy. And these be the same women talk about I need provider man, 6'20", all this stuff. This be they baby daddies in there with the bodega Jordan slides and the false religion shirts and all that.
And they're looking like nature jab.
Now, hi, if you're new here, my name's Jazz. I just keep mismanaging Miss Gina. Had hella kids and it's real ghetto over here. We're having spaghetti for dinner and I owe you guys an update. I did in fact end up quitting my job to focus on content full time. Y'all already know I was tired as hell, and a couple of days after my promotion, I slept through my alarm. And I know y'all probably gonna say that wasn't a big deal, but it was what I woke up to that was a big deal. When I went to bed, it was 12 o'clock in the afternoon and everybody had just ate lunch. When I woke up, the kids were at the dinner table eating. They had microwaved themselves dinner. I was literally boohoo crying. I felt like a terrible ass mom. Titan just kept saying, it's okay, mom, you really needed to sleep. And then the waterworks started again. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. I play with about 99% of my life, but baby, motherhood is not one of them. I prayed about it and I'm constantly seeing angel numbers. And ultimately, I feel like that was the best decision for me and my household. Now let's get into the nitty gritty because I know y'all trying to figure out what is Miss Gina doing now. Y'all know she got a mind of her own and just be doing shit. But baby, I'm still healing. I'm traumatized. Y'all are asking me why me and Debo Daddy broke up in the first place. We ended before we even got started. We hung out every single day as just friends. And as y'all heard him say himself a few videos down, he was spending the night and I was going to his house. And we were not sleeping together. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a TikTok challenge going around a few years ago. The Kiss Your Best Friend challenge. I got dared to do it. We kissed. We did the do. And by morning, he was caught up and I walked away. What he told me was he wasn't expecting to fall for me the way that he did. And of course, he definitely didn't expect me to do that day. Hell, I didn't even expect me to do that day. And I was starting some business. 2 weeks later, we found out I was pregnant. And
wicked. My man was in the friend zone. He already had kids by other men. All right. They was hanging out. He probably was bringing her herb, giving her, helping her out. And he was just hanging out. They was doing TikToks, dancing. And then one day there was a TikTok challenge. I bet you won't kiss your best friend. And they got to smooching. And then she said, next thing you know, they went into the bedroom. And next thing you know, 2 weeks later, she pregnant.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
How do you go from a Temu kiss your friend challenge to moments later hunching raw as heck? Golly, what a transition. This was supposed to probably be as good. For one, it's insidious to begin with. Probably supposed to be a little peck. I don't know, some insidious little icebreaker that's supposed to lead to this, but not so quick. It was like, mwah, and then whop. Like premeditated. And my point is proven once again. Men and women cannot be friends. It's freaking stupid. Your best friend. Y'all just hunched wrong, had a baby now. How did that happen if y'all was friends? Outside of having a business goal, what is a man and woman gonna talk about? I want to hear y'all lie. I can't wait to hear it because I know what I know.
Man, so they was doing a TikTok challenge and
a few moments later,
she pregnant.
Week after that, Trump had banned deleting fetuses. He was on the news talking about jail time and all type of stuff. But baby, I was gonna get on a flight. I paid for mine, he paid for his. While I was in the airport, he conveniently couldn't make the flight. Ha, ha, ha.
This is wicked. So they was gonna get rid of the baby, but T-Money got rid of Roe and Wade in her state. She in Texas. That was one of the first states that did that. And she said she couldn't get rid of it. And she was gonna fly to another state to do it. I recently seen a woman on Facebook make a post. And she said, just because they can't do it in my state, she said, I once drove 8 hours before to get one. She said, I ain't got no problem driving to another state to do what I got to do. I say, y'all are evil.
I keep saying that. That's some wicked energy. You just on the road, listening to songs, stopping at the truck stop. Think about that. Somebody say, hey, stranger, where you headed? I'm going to get a deletion. I got a baby in me. I'm going to get it sucked out of me. How about you? And it's not because, oh, what happened if she was raped? No, these sisters use baby deletion as a form of birth control, and it's god daggone wicked.
And now Debo is here running this whole household racket. And yeah, that's the short version of why me and Debo Daddy are not together. But he been around. That's my baby daddy. Y'all just wasn't seeing him because I was engaged.
You know how they do, how they act.
And then y'all sitting here in front of the kids. Some of them kids ain't even his. Then y'all telling the origin story to the kids. Yeah, man, your daddy was doing a TikTok challenge. 2 weeks later, you came. We was trying to get rid of you, but Trump just passed a law. Had Trump not passed the law, you wouldn't be here, Ninja. Thank T-Money. Man. Yeah! Shout out to T-Money. Saving lives, hell.
Saving lives. Oh, my goodness. Imagine that, how wicked time has become. A narcissistic white man saving black babies from their black mamas. I'm say it again. A narcissistic, orange-haired, billionaire white man saving little black babies from their black mothers. That's a reality.
Wickedness.
Appreciate your deep thoughts. Says, I sense a demonic spirit in her. Yes, the demonic spirit of hunching. Appreciate you, Dee. Said, come through and gift them one single by choice membership. Appreciate you, Dee.
Appreciate that, sister.
Shout out to Deep Thoughts coming through this evening. Appreciate you. Says, simps are sick. They don't even have the manhood to even teach these ratchets. We got that one. A social catastrophe.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, Hex. Been a member for almost 2 years. Says, money for your soul, huh? Take care of y'all family. Man, talk about it.
Ooh.
Appreciate your deep thoughts. Says, his whole shock online culture was inspired by the Arnold Schwarzenegger Running Man movie concept. Incredible sci-fi predicted this. There you go. Shout out to the Running Man. And what was the other one? Running Man, Demolition Man.
Oh, here we go.
See with the man, they want you back.
Can I play a song later?
No.
Why can I play a song later?
Mommy doesn't like your song. And I don't care.
No, I wasn't gonna play a song. I was gonna play a different song. I'm gonna play an old song.
No, that's old.
He there for one reason only.
Yes, it is. It's only old.
That's what mommy says.
It's old.
Mom.
And now look, he in there with the other kids. He's like, that's my mommy's song. He like, and then they in there arguing, like, that ain't they daddy, most of them. So whoever, yeah, your daddy stupid. Your daddy, you see what I'm saying? Your daddy's feet stank. You know, they're smelling his shoes. Your daddy feet stank. All that. These kids is wild as hell. I done been there. Don't ask me how I know. So, yeah, look at your daddy. Why your daddy over here for dinner? He can't afford food. Your daddy broke. So it's always something.
This brother, he is here for one reason. He ain't there to vibe, to bond. Last thing he wanted to be standing there doing is talking to this little nugget. He like, I can't wait till y'all get tired and go into y'all bedrooms, and I'm gonna bend y'all mama right over this countertop. Don't need no bed. She ain't got no drawers on. Shoot, it's going down. Y'all real quick. That little nugget, he know. That's why he in that kitchen. He know he can't leave the room for not a moment because somebody is getting intruded.
You're not old. You're old. You have gray hair.
Hey, baby mama. It's Sunday. It's time to deep clean, get some laundry done, and reset for the week. I'm so thankful I don't have to do nobody's hair today. I'm opening up the house because I like watching the sunrise. Y'all didn't have a good view from back there, but isn't it so pretty? I actually started on laundry last night because I really wasn't doing nothing, so I got a head start. Child lock is on the door because y'all know Debo kept playing in the soap. And let me introduce y'all to his new Picasso artwork. Let me turn on the lights so y'all can get a better look. These crotch goblins keep sneaking pencils in this house from school, and they gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Now back to this laundry.
She don't care. You don't give a damn. You ain't getting that security deposit back. She just moved in here. She be moving like every few months. We've been documenting her for, I don't know, a year or so, and she done moved about 3 or 4 times already. So she always bouncing around these big old houses. You know, she like Peach and them. They got money for rent. when them Facebook checks hit, they be like, look, I got the money. I ain't got no credit. I ain't got no job. I'll pay 5 times the security deposit, whatever.
And they learn the hard way. Shout out to social media, and shame on these individuals that's not making the most out of this by being consistent, learning and growing. I can imagine a sister like her, 1 month, she could probably bring in 20 whacks with her madness. Then the next month, because she out here bull jiving and getting hunched on too much, 2 whacks. I guarantee their fluctuations be mean. That's why 1 month, new place, everything up and up. I done quit my day job. Then next month, depending on how things go, the trauma and drama in their life, might have to go work at the corner gas station. Might be in a different place. Most likely.
And they wonder why, like you said, a lot of folks ain't trying to rent the Bonquisha with all these damn kids. They've been there for 3 weeks. They're already writing on the walls. They're going to start tearing stuff up. And that's why folks be like, look, you know, you got to have first and last rent and a security deposit and a credit score, you know, and they're going to be checking this and that. So, you know, a lot of these women are like, look, they want too much. The rent too high. Huh.
All that. First, last month, security deposit, credit check, background check. No exceptions. Absolutely not.
In this house from school, and they gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Now back to this laundry room. I'm gonna be decorating it all cutesy, but this is it right now. Definitely not cutesy, but it's okay. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Jazz. I mismanaged the hell out of Miss Gina. Had hella kids, and it's real ghetto over here. The girls heard me doing laundry, so they came in to help. As y'all should, period. Now don't get it twisted. They do help with laundry. I just don't let them touch the washing machine or the dryer. Because if you're not new here, this is...
He said, my name is Jazz. I mismanaged the hell out of my kudakata. I mismanaged the hell out of it. I got 5 kids by about 3 or 4 ninjas, and I'm just on here. Still somewhat desirable. Men always hunching on her, and it's wild.
And that's why her mental health has not went in the tank. That fact alone. Guys will still come over there, pander to her at the chance to get between her thighs once again. So she's still a little high on life. But she still had bouts of depression she didn't let us know. But this is the life of the struggling, proud, single baby mama by choice. This at best, got to dump that at best. She got some motion. It's inconsistent. It ain't stable. But most sisters ain't got no motion. That's a nice laundry room. Little jellies, nice.
Our 3rd washer and dryer in the last year. Yes, y'all, 3rd in the last year. I don't know who broke the first one. The movers that I hired that stand in front of Home Depot broke the 2nd one. Lord have mercy. And this is the 3rd one. It ain't no...
Yeah, this is her. 3 dryers in 1 year. All they know is chaos and dysfunction and hunching. She had the one dude in there, the last guy she was dating, he was in there trying to fix the dryer. He had the motherboard off. He was messing with wires. He was doing whatever he had to do to get some cheeks that night. He just grabbed a screwdriver and start unscrewing panels and messing with wires. He said, I don't know, babe. And whatever he had to do, he got some cheeks.
There you go. And the next morning he said, look, you might want to call somebody else. My job here is done. I'm a little jelly, man. We still got the same washer and dryer we had since we first got our house. She 3 in a rental. I'm not jealous because that's ignorance. God dang it. That's insane. But listen, we not hating on these poverty podcasters getting motion and coming up out of the madness. But the thing is, they don't seem to come out the madness. It's just an extreme roller coaster ride. Right now, we are at the top of the hill. This is what you're seeing. She got a man sniffing after her. She got her new place. Her washer and dryer still work. We at the top right now. Now the descent is coming.
Yeah, the one time we seen her, she was going to the laundromat. And yeah, with all them kids, she was taking loads. So she done been through all the phases of Bonquisha-ism.
Salute to her.
And this is the third one. It ain't nobody finna touch. Crotch goblins are up doing their morning routine. Titan done asked to grow his hair out too. He wanna get his dreads back. Anywho, gotta do morning room check. I never require their side of the house to be spotless. I just require it to be decent. And it looks good, but like I said, we are deep cleaning today. Now me and Debo, we gotta brush our teeth. We almost got the potty training down pat. I think I'm gonna try to keep him in underwear all day today. I just been scared. I don't want him to pee on everything. He's only 2. He's just really big for his age. Daddy is over 6 feet and I'm almost 6 feet. Debo said hi and y'all better sit the fuck up. I'm about to make breakfast with these kids and then I'm gonna tap in with y'all later. Okay, bye, baby mamas. You ever been worried about your...
Yeah, she's very sexual. That's the kind, like you say, she don't care about them kids. We gotta stop dressing like this, having men all around, hunching, and
yeah. Now I almost said shout. I'm gonna stop saying that because I ain't giving no shout outs to this madness. But we grew up in a generation of naked moms. Like you said, moms walk around nude and just not having any couth or decorum. Like that's freaking nasty, over sexualized in a perverted environment. Kids learning about sex and sexual nature via their mom and her many lovers, sounds and noises in the middle of the night. Think it's just too much. It's not how young men, especially young women, are supposed to learn about hunching. And then, like I said, just sex at all.
Man.
Own life, and the booger wolf been obsessed and concerned about your life for months. If I'm worried about me and you're worried about me, one of us is worried about the wrong thing. Hey, baby mamas, good morning. I don't know why this thing would come for me so hard on the Lord's Sunday. Well, really, she been coming for me hard for months. I keep blocking her. She keep making a new page. But now it all makes sense. I didn't know they was friends. These hoes keep trying to press me about a nigga. I don't even want them geeked up looking for a eater. Hey.
Hold on. How you and this woman sleeping with the same man? This is what we talking about. She say, why is it always the ugliest mother effers that want to come for me, bro? Look at you and your fried hair, bro. Leave me alone. And she said that I guess they talking to the same guy or something. Huh.
Listen here, man. Yeah, y'all got the wrong one with this sister Jazz. She is the agent of chaos. If I'm a woman, I ain't fighting with Jazz. You hear her? She said, yo, man ain't doing nothing but ain't Kudakata. You can have him. She gonna hit you where it hurts. She ruthless, and she know how to pick her men. They are horned up simps, and she have her way with them. Then she send them back to y'all.
I want them geeked up looking for a eater. Hey. Anywho, sometimes I forget to check the oven before I turn it on. And I'm glad that I did because there was pizza and a plastic spoon in there. I'm pretty sure y'all internet nephew Debo put that plastic spoon in there. But nonetheless, let's get breakfast started for these children. I usually cook my sausage on a stove, but I seen a TikTok video and they put it in the oven, so I'm about to try that. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but hold on, let's see. They said to cook it on 350 for 15 minutes. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a long time, but okay. The kids asked for fried eggs, so I'm going to make that. Now, hi, if you're new here, my name's Jazz. I mismanaged the hell out of Miss Gina. I had hella kids and it's real ghetto over here. The kids were supposed to be helping me make breakfast, but since they decided to switch up what they wanted, it wasn't really nothing that they could help me with. At what age did you guys start teaching your kids how to cook? Nobody ever taught me. I taught myself. And Titan is 12 now. He's been asking to start learning. It's just that he's clumsy just like me, so I'm actually scared to let him do that. I've actually been looking into cooking classes to sign him up for. Might have to leave the teaching to the professionals. But yeah, let me know what age y'all started teaching y'all kids how to cook. I have a homegirl and she's a chef and she started teaching her son really young. And that little boy can whip it up. Shout out to Amber, period. The kids are on the couch.
This woman, she always got some digs. Any house she move in, all right, wherever she be, down in Texas, y'all got some nice properties down there, so you could be fooled. You could be somewhere in the hood. We don't know.
Yeah, you get a lot of bang for your buck. I'm seeing in Atlanta and Texas, different parts of Texas. Some parts of Texas, probably Houston, very expensive, but there's some out there kind of out in the sticks. I don't mind. Let's say, shout out to the South, man. We may be making our way down there. This North-ish is bull jive, but y'all getting snow too. But I said, her hair, like that's so triggered to me. Like there ain't no way she can go through all this and her hair not wind up in the food. The way it's just flying around, just unsanitary, plastic, microplastics all in the eggs.
really young, and that little boy can whip it up. Shout out to Amber, period. The kids are on the couch watching Gumball, and Debo is up being Debo. Y'all, I done took these sausages out the oven, and they just don't look right to me. I am scared. Forget 350. I turned the oven up to 400 and put it right back in there. You gotta get a little brown. You're a little too light for my comfort. Gotta plate the kids food, and I gave myself the crumbled up hash browns. I love a good crunch anyway. Give the kids their orange juice, and I have to go sneak and pour water in Debo's. And the fact that I have to sneak and I'm the adult here is pure insanity. Cause sir, why am I scared of you? Why don't they have parent protection services? Y'all got CPS but not PPS. Forget these kids. I'm the one in danger. Now, for those that are new here, Debo is allergic to eggs. This is my first child with an allergy, and y'all, it was terrifying. But it's crazy because if I bake a cake, he can eat it. But if I buy store-bought cupcakes, he'll throw it all up. And then his sister forgot one time and let him lick the cake batter. And yeah, he suffered through that too. Anyways, we're about to finish breakfast, then finish deep cleaning the house. And I'll talk to y'all.
It's pure dysfunction. This woman just sits in his house recording. You know, this is content. And like I say, TikTok has changed up their pay. It's like a whole apocalypse going on, to where if you ain't like really up there providing real information, and you know, because all the AI and all the stuff going on, they just say, you know what, we're gonna stop paying pretty much everybody except for real celebrities and stuff. You know, I don't know.
Ooh, wicked work. Shout out to the genre of, was it edutainment, entertaining and educational to some degree, you know, and that's why we scoff at, you know, the poverty podcasting. Two reasons. It's not getting them anywhere in the long run. It'd be nice if it did. And it's only entertaining because it's a train wreck, and ain't nothing about it educational. So just missing the mark.
Yeah, so I mean, it was becoming a thing now. A lot of these women don't even want to work jobs. They say, I want to do this. So, you know, they sold TikTok, and the new owners must be in bed. They're like, look, we got to get these people back working. Everybody can't do TikTok for a living. So imagine if you China or whoever owned it, they say, we're going to pay y'all handsomely to act like fools all day long and not go to work. And they was disrupting the economy, I would imagine. So you're like, look, we're going to keep y'all out of the workforce. Stay on TikTok. Keep creating. We're going to pay y'all. And they were. And now they sold it last year. Now it's a whole new script. Now they're like, no, we are not paying y'all for this.
Oh, holy. See, that's deep. That's deep digital warfare. So here we go. China to the U.S. We are not going to harm you directly. Ain't going to be no direct attack. No. We're not attacking you at all. It's just a platform we created. That's all. We're just letting people come and make some twos and fews. When in reality, like Mr. X said, they were siphoning folks out of the workforce indirectly and directly. That's deep. I like that, Mr. X.
I'm about to say, they're making money off of them because you are partners. It ain't like you are partners with TikTok. So y'all were splitting revenue, all that. They were making money off you as a whole. And that's why T-Money was so gung-ho about making them sell it. You know, it was deeper than people can understand.
Wow. Listen here, I'm serious. I didn't never thought about on that level. That is deep. That would explain, you know, the vitriol towards that platform. It was a effective indirect attack on the United States economy. Amazing.
And many other reasons. Like I said, it wasn't the sole reason. There's a lot of misinformation over there to go. So it's just a lot, you know, it's just, so now they're trying to get a hold on what goes on over there and how much people can make by just sitting there doing this all day long and not going to work.
Okay. Interesting. I learned something today for sure.
So other than that, we're going to put her back with Leon, I guess.
Leon can't help her.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say, tear it up in little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
This right here.
Oh. Shout out to brother Leon. Haven't seen him in the chat. Hopefully Leon doing well in the snowstorm.
There you go. Leon somewhere out there walking this winter wonderland like book of Eli, not book of Eli, book of Leon.
So yeah. Jack Frost out there.
Leon, wow.
Well, here we go. We're going back over to here. We're gonna finish this story with this woman. All right. She's 29 years old, got 4 kids. She back.
Yeah, we had to take an intermission. Appreciate your deep thoughts. Says bottom line, social media is causing trauma in content creators and their audience. Will be measured in the receipts. Okay.
We go.
Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
Him, I didn't know he was married. And when
what I got going on too outside of us. What?
Just
so the African cool with you having
well, we weren't cool at the time.
Oh, y'all weren't cool at the time. 14 days.
Yeah.
We ain't talking.
I was like 3 when they got together. 2. So
How long was the second marriage? Do you know?
that was the second marriage. The first marriage was before I was even born.
Okay. How long was the third before he passed?
Maybe like 2 years, 3 years.
2 years, 3 years. And how long was yours?
About 14 days.
14 days. That is a record.
Yep.
Got to be.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you went to Vegas and woke up and realized you got drunk or wasted, or you was on that pink cocaine like Diddy now and realized you needed an annulment. 14 days.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about the African. But how long ago was this?
From the time we got married.
How long ago was it when you was married for 14 days?
A year ago.
A year ago.
Yeah.
And how long you been dealing with the African?
Longer than that. Way longer than that. Since like 2020.
So the African cool with you having.
Well, we weren't cool at the time.
Oh, y'all weren't cool at the time. Have it ever been that though? Have you ever been able to kick it with him on a level of, this is what I got going on too outside of us? What?
Just July.
When last time you been tested? When last time you been tested?
Oh, baby, I'll go get tested.
Okay, I just had to check.
Oh,
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
You a liar.
That's a lie.
I mean, we got to ask the serious questions. We can sit here and talk about this free hunching like it's a game, but these STD rates are insane out here, along with the HIV and some more stuff. So she's sitting here. She said she was married for 14 days 1 year ago. She been messing with this dude she been messing with multiple men. And she stopped messing with the African. You asked the wrong question. Did he make you get divorced? If you was married for 14 days, did this guy show back up and said, leave him? And she probably left her husband to go back with the African man. These women ain't ish.
Every 3 months.
See what's going on. Why did the marriage only last 14 days?
Well, you know what? He was a good man.
Mm-hmm.
He was a man who accepted me and my kids. But see, I watch how you do other women, which tells me how you gonna move.
What you mean?
So when I originally got with him, I didn't know he was married. And when we originally started talking, I didn't know I didn't know the man was married.
Okay.
Right. And then when me and the wife talked, I was like, look, you got a lot of unfinished business. You need to go handle that.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we can talk after that. Well, then he got with a different woman, right? And then when I moved to Texas, we kind of started back talking. I knew he was with the woman, but he's like, I just want to come down there and see you with the kids. And I'm like, okay. Well, he came to visit, and I didn't know he was moving.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Until I'm like, so when are you going home? He's like, oh no, we should go get married. And I was like, okay. He said he was about to get a job, and then he was going to send his check back. And I was like, okay.
How old is he?
He is 40.
When you married him? Oh, this was a year ago, so he's 39, 40.
He was 39 turning.
She
belongs to the streets.
She gonna get whatever she deserve. And I'm like, this woman is evil. She said, I only married him because he said he would go work and he would send the checks back to me. Transaction, she was trying to take advantage of a man.
Shout out to my mama. You got that go right, yeah. Give me the check. You ain't got to come around. Just give me the check. And that'll be that, make your little food, touch on you a little bit. It's the arrangement. Some folks like this. But like I said earlier when we had this sister up here, if your relationship is this shallow, don't be worried about monogamy at freaking all. Just let it be what the heck it is, shallow and empty.
And there you go. And whoever this guy is, don't feel bad for him. He ain't no victim. If you agreed to these terms, she said you was going to send the check back to a woman with children. She ain't make you do nothing.
Send the check back. And you see how she stopped? She said, well, he said he's going to send the check back. I said, oh, that'll do. Bread, that'll do. Shout out to James Horton. Appreciate you, brother. Says, thank you, Gavin. I've been trying to explain the TikTok situation to people, but Lazy has been winning lately. Okay, James. See you, brother.
There you go.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Shout out to Dee standing on business. Says 14 days. Stayed married long enough to say she had a husband. Shout out to her hubby and me. Celebrated our 10th anniversary last week. There you go. Happy anniversary, sister. Blessings to you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Shout out to Dee. Happy anniversary, sister.
For sure.
So this is too much with this woman here. Never know what's truth, but we just rolling with it.
Yeah, all we can do.
40.
He moved in with you. When he got there, I ain't leaving. He moved in with you.
Yes.
You got a video talk about not living with men.
No, but I didn't invite him in. He just kind of came.
He just
yeah. I didn't be like, you should move in with me. He just came.
And he convinced you to marry him though.
Not convinced. I was really plotting.
Keep going.
So he told me about this job and he was going to send back his check.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm thinking some stuff that I can do. And he's like, well, we should go get married. And I'm just, I will be right there with you until we got to go.
And what was the job?
The job was somewhere he wasn't even going to be here. He was going to be traveling. So, and we went and got the marriage license. You know, they only valid for 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
My plan, he was supposed to be going for 120.
Mm-hmm.
So it was never supposed to even be valid. Like it was going to time out. And then when we wanted to go renew it, I wasn't going to never do it. So he went and bought me a ring. It's a nice little ring, you know.
Let me see.
It's 3 carat ring.
Still got the ring, okay.
You know, it's mine. It's paid for. And he left to go to said job, and I hung out with somebody else, with a different guy.
Mm-hmm.
He called me and said, "Where you at?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm at such and such house."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "What?" Quit his job. He come back. He go turn in the marriage license. And I was like, "Oh, you turned in the marriage license? So we like legally married?" And he's like, "Yeah."
This is too much.
I tell you in the name of Jesus. Lord, have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord.
She said the whole time I was plotting. I was plotting on this man. I said, hey, you're going to be working. You're going to be out of town. I can get other meat and get your money. This is an evil woman. And well, first thing, they wasn't married. They filled out a marriage license. They never went through with it. So they didn't have a ceremony, they didn't do anything. They went down to the courthouse and filled it out. And like she said, it expires. So you gotta take the license and go get it certified. You gotta get married at that point.
Wicked. This is Wicked Tales. She entered into some kind of egregious marriage situation with this dude. She didn't want to tell the truth. In her recollection, she said, I had went out to someone's house, but to tell the story, she had to say it was a him. If she did not have to disclose that the house she went to was another guy, she would have held that a secret as she tried to. Said, he's out of town and I went to someone's house. She hesitated and stuttered. I went to someone's house and he called me and, I let him know I was over a guy's house. And then since she was letting her husband know she's gonna give away that kudakata, he said, I'm turning in this marriage certificate. I'm gonna make this real. Now you belong to me. Wicked work. This is sick beta field activity.
Oh my God.
God damn.
And for a second, I'm like, can I be married? And I was like, you know what? I can't be married. So I called a lawyer and got some papers drawn up and we went and signed them. Mm-hmm. We turned them in and we got an annulment. So that was.
You have a very interesting life.
I do.
You have a very interesting perspectives on things. And you feel you're living your truth,
mm-hmm.
which nobody can judge because people are living the way they choose to live. I just have some disagreements with certain things. Also, as a culture of people who come from, traumatic experiences and brokenness, and I believe generational curses. At some point, I get what people would say is, let them live their best life.
Mm-hmm.
In that, though, can we say that some of those choices are unnecessary?
A lot of the stuff I do is unnecessary, but you know what? It's not hurting my finances and my children. Everybody's great. So it's just, but that's like extra stuff. Like it's not hurting me still.
Who determines that? Y'all cannot be the judge, jury, and executioner. Somebody has to be the middle ground. We got to find a moderator. Just like the last woman, Jazz, like, y'all can't do all this stuff and then say what is and what is not affecting the children. Y'all can't determine that when y'all the ones, causing the trauma. Like,
as long as they keep their kids in the flyest gear, giving them all of the foods and sweets and treats they desire, and have all of the shiny superficial things in life, you can't tell women like this that life ain't good. She don't care. And is that not fair? How can she really be concerned about her children's well-being when she really ain't too concerned about her own? This is all but an empty vessel, listening to how she talks and explain these wicked relationship details. So it is what it is.
Yeah, so right now, Bonquisha, you are on trial. And right now, we are the judges. We are the jury. We are the executioners. In the chat, up here on the, on the shows, we are the people that judge. You can't sit here and say, we listen to your story. We comparing it to all the data. We are journalists. We got data and real life experience. So we know the probability of the outcomes. That's all we saying.
Exactly. No amount of financial gain, trinkets, or overcompensation can make up or substitute a whole household. Good try, but you're guilty.
Accomplishing my goals.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just extra.
You said on one of your videos that the whore know how to keep a man.
A hoe do know how to keep a man. Why you think the men go to the hoes? Why you think they go to prostitutes? Why do you think they vent to a prostitute?
That ain't keeping them.
And then they go home and they just they so mean to their wife.
I think they suckers. I think they cowards. I think they lack the accountability to be able to communicate with the woman who know how to communicate versus the woman
who's to say she know how to communicate.
Versus if he got a decent woman. I feel like most men, if they'll be honest, they run from the tough part that they don't know how to fight through because they never had it, never seen it. And then a lot of them haven't healed. So they brokenness, they go over here and they get off. And they don't have to deal with anything. They don't have to look in the mirror. She don't have to deal with you on your lack of communication. She don't have to deal with you not romantic and you keep telling her you love her and you laying up with her. She putting her mouth on you. You putting your mouth on her. Y'all putting y'all mouth on each other. She ain't having to deal with none of that. So when you say that the whore know how to love the man, the whore ain't never had to be there with the man.
That's the whole point of not being in a relationship. I don't have to deal with how you feel. You ain't got to deal with how I feel. We can only enjoy the good part of us. And that's it.
What else do you have?
That's it. I don't.
Well, you just openly called yourself a 304. You said it. You said that's the great part about being a slur. But you said this does not affect your kids. All right. Because they small babies right now. But wait till they get in high school and they getting bullied and all this stuff. At what cost, people? At what cost do y'all do this stuff?
That is brokenness. She says she wants to be in a situationship where the guy don't care about her feelings or emotions, and she don't care about his. They just do the fun stuff. Eat, drink, smoke, and hunch. And that's not true. A man probably can move like that. A man can come over there, bull jive with you. You know what I'm saying? As long as he gets some Kudak at the end of this thing, he good. And then leave and be good. But women, y'all ain't like that. Y'all ain't about to sit there and vibe with a guy and they like, all right, I see you sometime later, and y'all just content. Abso-freaking-lutely not. That's why we keep saying the sister's broken, because she keep proving us right. Shout out to Dee Dee. We appreciate you. Got that one.
Yeah, 14 days. Wicked.
Appreciate your deep thoughts. Says unbelievable. Guys tricking like this. Afraid so, I guess.
And shout out to Stuart. Dropped $20 in the cash app. He says, salute, brothers. I just found out YouTube be taking cuts out of the super chats. The hell. That part.
That's fact. They appreciate you, Stuart. Yeah, they taking the cut. We appreciate your support.
Yeah! Appreciate that, brother. So here we go. Hit the like button.
But I mean, some women want to be in a relationship. Some women want to be married. Some women don't want that.
What do you want?
I'm not a woman who wants that.
What do you want?
What do you mean? Like in a relationship wise?
You basically just said you don't want to marry.
No, I do not want to be married.
At one point, did you want to?
I've never in my life wanted to be married.
But you had 4 children.
Yes.
You had 3 with one man, which looked like it was going to be a long time.
Well, but that's because we grew up together. I still never wanted to get married. And he'll tell you, like, she said she never wanted to get married.
Do you feel like there's benefits to a man?
I mean, is there benefits to him? Not too many, in my opinion. I mean, like, well, if you got kids, then yeah, it benefits the kids to see, mom and dad together. That's important.
Mm-hmm. That's huge.
Important. But if you ain't got no kids, I don't think that it's really. You might do better depending on who you are by yourself.
You saying this from a filter of experiences, unhealed. You're saying that from a crooked lens because you only have your experiences. You have your experiences about your dad. You have your experiences about your mom. You're dealing with a man right now who awful. You dealt with other men who was awful. You only have your experience. If you went around men who were healed, I'm interested to see how you would even respond to that.
Preach.
Maybe. But okay, I get where you're going because like I think that I never wanted to get married because I ain't never seen a happy marriage.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma should have left her husband so long ago, but she is a dumb woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she is a weak woman. And she is a woman, I tell her to her face, I'd never want to be like you when it comes down to being married.
Holy hell.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
I want y'all to think about this for a minute. This is why the community is absolutely broken and probably won't be fixed in none of our lifetimes. She sat here, talked about her grandma, who is married, I'm guessing to her grandfather, and she said she should have left him a long time ago. This is a woman sitting here with 4 bastard children. He was married for 14 days to a man that's not her baby daddy. And she gonna throw shame at a woman, the silent generation. All right, they was married through some things. And she like, nah, you should have left him a long time ago. I would never be like you. You damn right you won't. You already got 4 bastard kids. It's impossible for you to be like her.
I'm dumbfounded here. I gotta catch my breath. Like sisters like this, they typically don't go against the gynocracy. The gynocracy is led by women. Gam Gam would be the top. You went to your Gam Gam. Since she ain't gynocratic and was married, you told that grown woman, your grandmother, your ancestor, that she is weak. The woman that you indirectly spawned from, you wicked woman, you weak grandma. You stayed married too long. You held the fort down too long so that we can have structure and self-esteem. You weak. That is a curse from hell. And she's living it. This is what it looks like to be. She's living her words. Listen at her. She told her grandma she's weak. Look at your life. It's a reflection of your damning words to your grandmother. Enjoy your reality.
Yes. She's looking at her grandma saying you weak. Her grandma looking at her like,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
You got 4 kids. Your grandma's probably watching this video like, you are weak. You the one with 4 kids. You the one sleeping with married men. You the one out here belong to the streets. How dare you cast shame on anybody?
Insanity. Rest in peace to my Aunt Thelma. I used to think she was so mean the way she used to talk to my grandma. You welfare 304, you ain't never had no husband. You just living on government assistance. We thought Aunt Thelma was a wicked woman. She was hurt. She was crushed. She had to see her offspring being less than when she had a husband and a house. Yes, wicked y'all are.
Right,
man.
with a man. And I think me seeing I don't think now that I don't think none of my aunts, uncles, or nobody, all their marriages was horrible. So I just ain't never wanted to do that.
For one, we just call granddad dumb.
She is.
We talking about granddad?
He's worse.
What have you ever committed to?
Have I ever committed fully in a relationship? Absolutely not.
Commitment at times don't mean the absence of betrayal, disappointment. I ain't saying go for anything in a relationship or a marriage. Some people have committed to loving people for who they are. Now, I'm saying this on a healthy aspect though, not a granddaddy and grandmama them, long as he was providing. I ain't saying it from that aspect because I can relate to what you said. I've never seen it, but it terrifies me to say I'm gonna go ahead and be like the men that never committed or tried or healed, never been to therapy. I'm more afraid to be like that than to become what I've never saw.
Well, I go to therapy.
Is it helping?
Well, I just think I am who I am.
Do you feel like that's a lie?
What do you mean what's a lie?
You said I am who I am.
Yeah, I am who I am.
Do you pray?
All the time.
What you believe in?
God, Jehovah.
The word. So we're talking Bible. Christ. Yeshua, who we know as Jesus. That's his real name. Okay.
Well, Jehovah's his real name.
Oh my God.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
Listen, what we are witnessing here is the need to be right. I mean, that's all this is boiling down to. She got all the answers. This is a baby mama with 4 kids at 29 years old, pretty much FUBAR, but she got all the answers. I don't need to go to the gym. I'm getting a tummy tuck. All right. You going to therapy? Yeah, I'm going to therapy. You go to church? Yeah, I go to church. I pray every day. I'm perfect.
Yeah, I go to therapy. He asks, is it working? She replies, I am who I am. Holy smokes. I am who I am. Ain't no way I could have got away with saying that to my children in regards to growing up and being a father. There's no way I could have got away with saying that to my wife in regards to growing up and being a proper husband and leader. There's no way I could have said that to my coaches, Cousin Walker. Say, hey, coach, I am who I am. I'm going to miss my play assignments. That's just what I do. And you get what you get. You on the bench. You are not a starter. You out here trying to rationalize riding the bench. This is what it looks like.
The word. So we're talking Bible. Christ. Yeshua, who we know as Jesus. That's his real name. Okay.
Well, Jehovah's his real name.
Is Yeshua.
Jehovah Jireh, most definitely. The Most High. So as the scripture say, he who is in Christ is a new creation. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things have become new. What are we talking about when you say I am who I am?
I believe I am who I am. Like, I move the way I move. I think the way I think. And like, if it doesn't affect my personal goals, it's not that important to me.
Do you believe it? Do you believe in demonic influence?
What you mean?
The Bible, we got devils and demons that
Can what you want as well.
Or possess your body and have you doing something outside of the will or the character of him. So you said if it does not affect your personal goals, does that mean you don't care how it could make somebody else feel as long as it benefited you?
Well, I don't believe that I'm hurting anybody.
The woman called you.
She's hurting herself.
I ain't gonna argue with you on that point.
If you're weak, if you
woman is evil. Like, you sleeping with some woman's husband, she calls you and you say it's her fault. Two things could be true, right? But why are you trying to absolve yourself? Like, could her husband be cheating with a woman? Sure. Why it gotta be you? So that makes you so far in the mud. You see what I'm saying? That's her problem. Maybe she lacking femininity or something, granted. But why you gotta be the harlot on the other end?
The proud harlot. You proud. She's like, it is what it is. But salute to this sister for her transparency. Like, she is up here, playing dumb at times. What do you mean by that? But she is being transparent. She was transparent enough to say all she has ever seen was tumultuous relationships between her parents and her uncles and aunties and them. We appreciate that, because now we know why your position and outlook is so jaded. A lot of sisters won't keep it a buck, but we already got all the data we need. All she has seen is turmoil. All she knows is turmoil, and that's all she cared to duplicate. Shout out to the host. He said, I saw turmoil too, but I was more afraid of recreating that turmoil than taking the chance and being vulnerable and growing and atoning. Choose your fear. There you go. I'm more afraid of not trying. That's me. There you go. That's the only fear I got. Not trying, not giving my all. But sitting there saying, I ain't even gonna try. That's my personal hell.
if you're weak, if you're gonna be weak and allow a man to treat you any type of way, and his values don't align with yours, and you're accepting it because he's giving you a lifestyle that you can't provide yourself, then anything that happens is your fault. You can't blame him, and you can't really blame anybody else, because you got to be like, well, I want to be married. You don't want to be married. You done made me into a baby mama. I didn't want to be a baby mama. Now I'm a baby mama. What, are you going to leave or are you going to stay?
That man's a coward.
Possibly so.
On the basis of he know why. He ain't man enough to turn it loose. He having his cake and eating it too.
Yeah.
You said, what happens when a person loves
someone that don't love them back? That's a different.
Or you love more.
Yeah. And that happens a lot of the time in women.
We're talking about the woman.
We're talking about a lot of women.
Let me hear what you get.
So it's a lot of women in this world who will give up. A man could be broken and down and ain't got nothing. And it's a woman who will love that man for himself, build this man up, but she loves him more than he loves her. Right? And she'll accept anything. She'll accept breadcrumbs because she wants this man to just love her and to feel love. Probably because she don't love herself, right? So when she sit there, she begs this man to love her. To me, if a man don't love you more than you love him, then I don't ever feel like it's gonna work. That's just me.
Fuck is you talking about?
Fuck is you talking about? Here's the thing. She is just talking. This is a woman with no results. All she know how to do is breed bastard children. She's sitting here telling y'all about marriage and what it takes for a relationship to work. She's never been in one. How do you know anything? Who would listen to you?
Every time these sisters come up here and say this dumb thing about men should like women more, women leave. Men don't leave. Some men may go out there, get them a little feminine cooperative kudakata, but they come home. Diseases or not, man, y'all moving wild. But y'all sisters leave. Y'all will leave on a whim. It's data is documented. If that woman does not like that man more, she is going to find her attention elsewhere. That's a freaking fact. Ain't no way around. Look at her. Shoot. The proof is in the daggone pudding.
So I'm never gonna beg a man to love me. Either you is or you ain't, because when you said this earlier, the next one will. So
So I'm curious, because you give a lot of relationship advice. Based on a filter though. Could you be giving advice from an unhealthy place?
I'm just giving it from my perspective.
From what you've experienced.
Yeah, yep, because it's my opinion.
Could there be another choice?
It could be, and if it is, they should go find that and not take my advice. But if you agree with me, then you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, then you should go get advice from elsewhere. I'm probably not the best person to give you advice. Like, I have friends who we sit up and we argue because I have friends who are like, it's not about the money. I just want him to love me. And but those same girls are also crying, getting their butts whooped, getting their cars stolen. These men flaunting other women in their face.
What?
And then they say this, I just wish I was as strong. I wish I was as strong as you. Like, you don't tolerate that mess.
Basically, they not living in their truth. They the ones deceived, lying to themselves.
They are lying to themselves.
Listen to her. If you would think this woman is childless, successful, married. No, she has made every mistake in the book. Who would listen to her? She gonna say, "Don't listen to me. Go somewhere else." Who, like you? Yeah, this is crazy.
The Kundra effect, sweet Jesus in the morning time. You are either broken like her and strong and independent, or on the other hand, you really like a guy, and her words, he beating you upside your head, he flaunting other women in front of you, and your car is getting stolen. These are very specific things. Car getting stolen is wild to throw in there. But these are the guys her friend group is dealing with. I've seen this crap. Y'all men don't be worth a dang. I done been out with my buddies out in Pittsburgh and, seen my buddies and been all around now and seen these situations. These sisters be disrespecting their boyfriends. They be couch ninjas. That's what they talking about. Y'all be out here loving on couch ninjas and wonder why y'all lives suck. Because y'all picker sucks.
Because if that man's not doing what you want him to do, why are you with him? That don't make no sense to me.
What percentage of women would you say in your mind is just not really in touch with reality the way they think they are?
70% of them.
On the basis of just the relationship.
They want love, and they'll do anything for love. There's some women out here who will love a man more than she love her kids. And I don't even mean the father of her kids, but she would love that man. She'll do anything for this man and treat her kids like crap. Seen it with my own two eyes. And the man, that's a true coward because he allows her to do this. Mm-hmm. He's not man enough to say, hey, don't treat your kids like that, because he's getting what he wants from her. He gets to drive her car. He gets to spend her money. He gets to eat her kids' food. She cooking for him and not the kids. So he's reaping all these benefits, and yet this woman is still saying, will you love me? Can we go get married? Can we do this? But there will be a man out there who will do what she want him to do. She just got to leave this one and go to that one. Give him a 90-day trial. You get a 90-day free trial after that. Break it down to 30 days. I don't really like what you're doing in about 30 days. Let me go ahead and hop to the next.
Are you happy?
I am happy.
What aspects of life?
All of it.
What do you do?
What do you mean?
Career-wise?
I'm in sales.
Sales, people make good money in sales.
Yeah. And I'm going to school for tech sales.
The way you talk, I believe you can sell water to a well. I think you probably do.
I do.
Yeah, sales. Yeah, fans only, more than likely. Selling kuta kata. Y'all need this. Who y'all playing with? I'm about to do this. You got 4 kids. Like, y'all, why do y'all be acting like y'all are geniuses, but y'all got all these kids? You couldn't be that smart. You couldn't be that smart. You just keep popping out bastard babies. I don't trust you.
At all. Tech sales. What you think this is? Pursuit of happiness? Absolutely not. This is not what happiness sounds like. I assure y'all. Again, shout out to her for not being, just a contrarian. She is actually answering the question. I salute her for that, but it ain't looking good. The brother done unwrapped it. A lot of hurt and trauma in her overall message. He's trying to get her to admit that, and she won't do. As close as she came to admit it was, maybe my advice ain't for you. No, we want the disclaimer. That's all we want as men, because it's good for the next generation. Say, hey, my information comes from, this is what I saw. This is what I observed. Yes, it's jaded. It is what it is.
Do you have moments of saying there's something better?
better, like
relationship wise, love, people. Because I feel like you have a very interesting perspective of people in general. Basically, we're animals.
Do I think that I want to ever be married and be like a family? Is that what you're asking? Because
do you think your lens of love will change?
It ain't changed this far. So I don't think nothing's wrong with it, to be quite honest, because I see women now and it's like, I don't want to live with a man. Like, it's like, yeah, who do? Like, you have your own house, I have mine.
It's kind of scary.
Why is that scary?
I think it's kind of scary just as people, if you reach a place of not wanting companionship.
I think it comes to people want.
Well, I guess this is modern dating. Get in where you fit in. Like you say, I don't know what this is, but I guess it works out for everybody. If this is what y'all want, you can't build anything and the children shall suffer. So she started off early, like, my kids won't be affected. Bull job. Like, they will be affected the most and they will suffer the most. Let's live separately. This is, you can't fire me, I'll quit.
Grown adult kids suffer whenever their 50, 60-year-old parents get a divorce. What makes you think that just not having a stable whole household to begin with is not going to prove to be detrimental? These are the type of things I like to look at because I give a dang about my kids and my community. No, think about that. We seen it all in the movies, some well-off white family, mom and dad split after all the kids go to college. And even those adult individuals are hurt and are, just realities are uprooted. So just stop. This is copium, as y'all say. She's trying to cope with the reality or the fact that she is directly and indirectly hurting her children's development via her actions and tainted outlook on life.
They expect something from people, and when that expectation is not met, they get disappointed within people. And I've had that before. I've had to where I think that a man should be doing this and he ain't doing it. And then so now I'm like, all men are like that. But then you realize that all men ain't like that. Maybe because everybody's not meant to be married.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of I'm one of those people who are not meant to be married. I'm meant to have a good friendship.
Now look here, man. Man, so
got you speechless over there.
I commend you on your transparency.
Facts.
Seriously, I really do. I think it's freeing. I think that is a goal that I think most human beings should have in life, is to be free. I'm just really trying to figure out the passing down of things I feel you lived and seen. Has that shaped your reality into what you have embraced as a norm versus actually committing yourself to change?
Yes.
What am I changing though?
Oh God.
Who says it how?
And she's not being transparent. Like you say, she's so far out of it. I mean, this is like a homeless man on the street saying, everybody ain't gonna have a house, and people say, oh, he preaching, he being transparent. No, he ain't. He homeless. He's Captain Obvious. This woman got 4 kids at 29 years old, talk about everybody ain't gonna be married. You have forfeited that. You are disqualified.
There you go. And now she's starting to really pour on the Brad Out hoodoo. Don't be asking questions with questions. He asked you a specific, I can't stand that. They do this whenever they know the answer that initially came to her head was going to go against her thought process. So she can't answer it honestly. I got to ask, like, what do you mean by that? What is that? Well, what are you talking about? You heard him. You broken, sister, but it's okay.
I think I'm right. Society has told us that how we're supposed to be in a relationship. Right?
Go ahead.
So if society says you're supposed to be married, you're supposed to go to college, supposed to do this, supposed to have this family with this white picket fence, and your husband he's never going to cheat on you. But then when that don't happen, then what? Think about, look how many social media as well. I think social media has given people the space to tell their truth about what goes on in their relationship, because we didn't have social media when grandma and grandpa them was out here dealing with their stuff, you know. So we thought it was perfect. Little did we know it was not perfect. So now that we got social media and people can say my husband cheated on me, he's been cheating on me, he's been beating my butt, but every time you see me out here smiling. You see us, we look like relationship goals, right? Well, we're not. So was it all fake? And society told us we were supposed to live this way whole time. It's never been perfect.
We all supposed to just been sleeping with each other.
Not sleeping with it. You ain't gotta be. You can have just your one person. Just because I'm kicking it with this one and this one don't mean that I'm sleeping with them.
Yeah,
I could be only sleeping with just this one person.
Have you ever been sleeping with more than one man?
Everybody's been a hoe.
Joe.
Okay. Hey, look here.
Yeah, she's an agent of chaos. She wants to see it all burn. Look at her. She wants it all to burn down. We can all be miserable. All right. She's speaking in absolutes. All y'all cheat. All these women for the street. All these ninjas broke. All this, all that, everybody.
Everybody must indulge in their failures and misery. That's the gynocratic order to the T right there. All of us was 304s. Ha, 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 ha. No fulfillment for any of you ninjas. Y'all all living lies. Come join the band of misery. Abso-freaking-lutely not. Golly. Fellas, all women ain't 304s. That's a lot from the pits of Hades. It is. It really is. You know, I don't know. You know, even I have learned to stop being so jaded up here. You know, shout out to the song. I thought the whole world was a ghetto, growing up in all the ghettos I grew up in. But that's just not true. That's not true. There are good old wholesome families out here. As men and women, if we want to end these vicious cycles and be worth a dang, we got to go around more like-minded people that ain't out in the parking lot outside no club, that ain't at no Freakniks. We need to get our nerd on. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Revenge of the Nerds, my baby.
What does your therapist say?
Well, you know, I had to change them a couple times because I think they get stunned. You see how you over there, you stun a little bit? That's how they get.
I'm being nice.
Well, you can be like, girl, you ain't gonna ever, and I'm gonna take it. But I think sometimes my therapists, they get so entertained by my life that it's like, you're not really helping, so let me change you.
I think you're bleeding on people that did not cut you, and you don't even realize it.
But how? Because I don't want to be in a relationship?
It's your perspective on things. But this is use your boys. Your boys will eventually grow up, mature, and if they've been in an environment of certain things they've heard, certain things they've seen, certain ways you move, and my mama was open to her dude having another woman. Oh,
well, see, they don't know that though.
If they ever get, that's why I'm asking, if they ever get to a point of realizing that, or choose to have a conversation with you right now, you said they don't know that part. Let's say they get 18, 19 years old and mama, what's your advice? What do you say? Or do you try to change the course of?
Well, I would have to know their situation. I would have to know their situation.
And here's the thing. So she's so damn selfish. She act like she ain't up here on the World Wide Web, on the Godfather's internet, with her face exposed. This is not AI. Like, this thing has been going viral. What do y'all think before y'all come on the internet? Oh, my kids don't know, and they ain't gonna never find out. Okay.
They don't think that far. That's what it shows. They don't think that far. They don't care enough. And it's pathetic. This is part of the curse. Y'all can do what y'all want, but it's already done. That's why we got YNs and young thought bots, because folks, parental figures want to continue to carry on like this. Oh, it's okay. Nobody's gonna know anything. Sweep it under the gynocratic rug like we've been doing all of these years. We done with it. We pulling the rug up and we exposing all of the bones. Some of the bones still got flesh on them. They still moist. These is moist bones.
Man.
Appreciate you, brother Emmanuel. Says she back? My thoughts still ain't her thoughts.
At all.
Shout out to Omni Design Studios. Says many of these women end up becoming lesbos.
I can definitely see her scissoring timbers.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
Heavy.
She either yelling timber. Right now, she yelling down the pit. This is a pit dweller.
Indeed, funky pit dweller.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Yeah, we got to check that, man. Shout out to social media. You know, I've been checking myself when I came up here talking to different folks from different neighborhoods. Shout out to Raquel. Shout out to who else? I think even HQ, you know, was a contrary and say, you know, the world ain't that bad. And that is true. The world is not as ghetto and decrepit as I personally thought it was out of my eyes. But it's close. I ain't too far off, but I still learn.
That part. So here we are. We done made it through another crazy show here tonight. All right, Bonquisha still crashing out. Also, if you missed last night's show over at the Regal Rumble, we done told y'all winter is here. It ain't getting no better.
It ain't getting no better. And shout out to JP for president. If y'all want to know what plans JP got for the future, you definitely want to check out last night's show. Wild as heck. Shout out to the lovely sister Ebony D and the lovely Red Talk Anna Faraka with us last night. Definitely epic.
And make sure y'all join the Patreon. Make sure you are subscribed to all the channels. Like we said over here, where we at? We were trying to get to 35K. So we are about 2 or 3 subs. I know it's about 3 of y'all out there. Hit the subscribe button. We will be at 35K tomorrow.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
We moving, man. 35K on the way right now. And 100K to come. We've been screaming this for years. We getting there, huh? Shout out to YouTube, man. Shout out to Mr. X. They tried to bury us over here at SBC Nation. But we back. Not only with SBC Nation, but with Carpet for the Horse and Truth Over Lies. We don't die. We multiply.
So make sure you are subscribed to all 3 YouTube channels and join the Patreon. And we will be back up here Tuesday for Truth Over Lies.
Truth Over Lies, my favorite new channel on YouTube, maybe because it belongs to us and y'all. Shout out to SBC Carpet for the Horse, Truth Over Lies Nation, supporting your channel, supporting your beautiful black media. Please continue to do so. Hitting that super chat, hitting that Cash App as y'all do, please, and thank you.
So here we are. Shout out to all the sponsors tonight. Shout out to Brother Stu Peas. That was Stu Peas in the Cash App.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Okay. And shout out to Sister Ebony Dean. Shout out to Deep Thoughts. Come through. Been coming through all night. All night long. Big sponsor. Shout out to who that? Cute and Red, Rachad Media, Project Leroy, Stillmatic G Honda. Shout out to Petty Sama.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
EV Ray, everybody gifted memberships, Brother Ray. Shout out to Squeegee Kid, Ashy Foot Productions, Divine Photos, the whole SBC Nation.
Appreciate y'all. Jab Chickens rocking with us per usual. Make sure y'all hit the like and, as Mr. X said, the subscribe button on the way out if you already have not. We appreciate y'all.
So we'll be back Tuesday at around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard for the Truth Over Lies. Also, shout out to the Seattle Seahawks and Ebony Dean. I see they going to the Super Bowl.
There we go. Seattle going to the Super Bowl. Here we go. G Honda, what you doing? G Honda, what happened to the Steelers? What happened to the Stillmatic Network talking about sports? You jive chicken. What happened to your Walmart interviews? You going dormant? Are you hibernating? Knock need hibernation this winter, G Honda? It's okay.
So there we go. Like I said, we will be back up here Tuesday. Make sure y'all hit the like button and the subscribe button on the way out. Until then, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Carpet for the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
Single by choice, very bitter, big man. True for lies, real talk we had. SBC Nation standing, no care. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choice, single by choice. If you're ready for the truth, you in the right voice.